Hey, what's up, Big? How's it going tonight? A little bit of a late night stream, but that's alright. Hey, Dadu, how's it going? Your beat, almost first. A close second. Hey, Vest, how's it going? Everyone getting their gems done? I haven't done any of my stuff yet today. I still gotta get all my, list boxes. All that good stuff. Hey, RYK, how's it going? Your good hour? If you're asking what time it is, it's 11:42 for me. But not too bad. Oh, how about me? Oh, I'm chilling, man. Thanks for asking. I've been busy all day, so I haven't been playing much. Costume is that? It's the Western Wrangler? Yeah, Western Wrangler. Someone wanted me to put it on last time I was streaming, so I just wanted to rock it today. Looks kind of nice. I really like the Dino itself, especially the Dino has a nice cowboy hat. Looks pretty clean, and the shots themselves look pretty nice. Very nice costume. You're not sleeping until 40k. You're at 39.8. I feel the grind. I feel the grind. Best of luck, my man. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. The 40k sigil looks actually sick. I wish the 45k one was better, but in general, I'm excited for the 50k one, if nothing else. Not excited for getting to 50k, but once that sigil's out, it's gonna look nice. I got the Ernie setup on. Or not Ernie, Koba. I did not realize. Gun is worthless now after the new bomb mount. It really is. It sucks. It's so cool because it's nice to have Gonda. It's a really cool accomplishment to get. But I mean, yeah, mounts in general just aren't really useful except for this bomb mount. It's pretty much the only thing that's ever going to be used from now on. It's just like you can run like Night subclass with mounts and try to use that for grinding, but it's just too slow. I remember I used to do that for like U9 way back when. But It's just like there's just no point. Every class can go way faster than mounts, even with a maxed out knight. So it just sucks. Not that I really want mounts to be the meta, but you know, maybe if the knight subclass made it where you were like 160 movement speed on a mount, then maybe. But who knows? Maybe that'd be nice for like Fae, Gunslinger, all those. Well, maybe not Gunslinger, but the slower classes. Draco, Doom Razor, all them. Kinda must be easy to get for new players. For jumps. I mean, it sucks because that's like really the only time it would be useful early game when you do need all those jumps. Other than that, it's just like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the new game players aren't really gonna have Gonda. So the only time it'd be useful, you're just not gonna have it for that time. Gonda's in a weird spot. It sucks, but I only use Gonda when I'm fishing, if I'm being honest. Gonda's my fishing mount. Just because then I can put blocks in the sky and fish from above. But it's still really cool to get Gonda. And I have a friend who was still like, when I gave him one, he was super hyped. I was hyped when I got mine. I got mine before the bomb mount, but still. Even if I pulled a Gonda right now, I think it's just like the value of the mount itself, even if nothing else, it's still pretty nice. Just imagine it's your 6th year in Trove, you got no Gonda for this game. It's a scam, you spent like a 500 million Trove Wonders and got nothing. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's why a lot of people just say buy it, don't you know, gamble for it. Honestly, I have enough to buy one right now because I'm trying to do a giveaway for Gonda, but I'm too invested in trying to pull one that it's like I'm not gonna give in and just buy one. I'm just gonna go through the pain and keep trying to pull it. But yeah, it's definitely pretty bad. I'm not near 500 mil, but I'm probably, for being realistic, close to like 200 mil right now. Otherwise, from what I'm keeping track of the past like month, I'm down 100 mil. I'm gonna save a bunch to do a big opening. Hopefully pull it so I can get the giveaway going and then get that passed so that I don't have to gamble anymore. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the rates are pretty bad. It's so fun, you know, like gambling on Trove Wonders. It sucks nowadays because if you pull a Fortress in an Alburn, you're just making no flux. So it's like, if you don't pull the Gonda, you make nothing. So it's just really annoying. But I don't know. It's still kind of hype opening them. Am I on PC? Nah, I'm on PlayStation. Can't go down. Never seen me in Trove? I usually, if you're trying to look for me, I'm usually in Dead Worlds in U11, honestly. Basically, like this world, I'm probably going to be in this world right here for like 2 or 3 hours, if we're being honest. So it's just hard to find me. Oh, in chat, I don't type very often. If people like pull stuff, I say GG. Otherwise, I'm in Demons, My Club, Flux, Vertex, and Garden. Otherwise, when I call for Leviathans and other stuff sometimes. I just don't type very much. Or we just might not be in the same clubs, to be honest. Demons is pretty dead right now. I hate to say it, but it is. It's one of my favorite clubs. But I do need to get into some more active clubs. Vertex, I might leave at some point. Nothing against them. It's just I want more active clubs. Great new clubs that you've never seen. Fair enough. All these ones have been around for a long time. Vertex Adderall was a old leader. He got perma banned on PlayStation, sadly. Um, Otherwise, Demon's a really old club. I've been in for years. Garden, I've been in for years. Just a bunch of old clubs that I can't really give up. Well, actually, do you play on EU? PlayStation's only like a platform that has like EU and NA split up. So you might be on EU servers. That could be it. Like if you go to leaderboards and you go to not stats. Let's just go mastery. Who's your number one for mastery right now? It's Teddy, Rex, GMC. If you don't see those names, you're on EU. So you could just be on the other servers. You're in Ancient Renegades, Dirty West Hunters, your club in Onslaught. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen those ones either. I feel like Onslaught looks familiar. They do the double star bar glitch. It's not really a glitch, but yeah, I do it. Pretty much only when it's double qubit weeks. That's pretty much the only reason I work on my EU account right now. Just so that whenever I log on, EU living's that much easier when I'm doing my star bar. Where did I miss a boss at? I'm blind. What's up there? I feel bad for people on PC that can't do stuff like that, because that's just, well, there's the first crash, that was pretty quick. But people that can't, like, get their star bar twice, it's trying to get their, star chart done and all that, it's crazy. Imagine before the crystal update, you had maxed, ice without the double star bar, but your max ice account got banned, and now you're in a new account? Your max ice age? Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's pretty shitty. I had my Sage Max before too. I recently converted the gems like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, starting over on this game would be an actual nightmare, especially with how gems are, especially with empowereds. If I lost this account, I'd probably just quit. I'd be done. Once I gave in and went like complete all in on my PC account, I'd probably just stop playing Trove, to be honest. Got 37k Shadow Hunter, 420 total mastery, and you're 370 now. Well, at least you're catching back up, but man, I don't even know what I'd do if I lost my account, I'm being honest. So if you're in your old account, you suppose you'd have like 830 or something. I mean, you'd be pretty high, but it starts to get really expensive around like 600, and then you have all the stuff in the chaos entry. It starts to get really expensive later on. But I mean, if you kept playing, then you for sure could have got up to 830. It's really annoying getting the higher up mastery, especially having to pay like 10-20 mil per item. It's pretty rough. Your old account at 600? Oh, damn. I see. I thought you were saying your old one had 470 or 420. I mean, makes sense. And yeah. Then yeah, you'd be pretty high up. What do you think the best way to farm flux is? It depends what platform you're on. If you're on PC, a lot of people mainly just do Paragon pins. It's just like PC price or silver price. It's like that's the main way you can make flux. Otherwise, on console, most of it's just nitro farming. Sadly, nitro farming is really boring. But you have that at endgame. You have stellar farming. Oh, there's a diamond dragonite pouch. That's super rare. If anyone doesn't know, those can randomly drop from dungeons. This is my third one I've ever pulled. You're gonna take a nap? Alright, I'll get you. Damn, I haven't pulled a diamond dragonite pouch in actually like 3 years. That's crazy. Hey, Juicy, how you doing, man? You made it to the stream? Nice to see you. Enjoying your Wednesday? And a Starfire frag? Dang. Four pins. What skin is that? It's a Western Wrangler skin. I don't know which event it was, but I like the way the Dino looks on it. The Dino has a little cowboy hat. Looks pretty nice. Finish with U10 if you got 7 to 13,000 magic find. Yeah, you can stellar farm if you have. I'd say yeah, exactly what he said. Anything above like 7,000, the more will just be more stellars, more radiance, more all that. So that's how a lot of endgame players make their flux. On PC, it's not as reliable. You'll still make the flux, but on PC with how the prices are, it's just not as efficient compared to other stuff. Was it next champ grind or warframe grind? I don't even know. I don't even know if we're going to grind for champ this season, to be honest. We'll see. I'm enjoying to see if Jaden wants to play, but he does want to play. I've been playing a lot of ranked on my Smurf accounts with Shad and D'Anthony. It just sucks because, you know, Shad's in Germany, Terrell's in Korea, so it's like no matter what servers we play on, everyone's gonna have ping issues. So I just play on Smurfs with them. Warframe? I don't know, I just haven't been feeling it recently. Burnt out like crazy on it. You for the costume for Dino that summons mini primordial drags? I didn't even know that was a costume. To be honest, I don't know which one that is. I guess I don't even use his dragons like at all though, so I really wouldn't know. Because it makes a lot of bombs. Oh, like the sound of shooting is the bombs. Only thing is, you get on Warframe is for borrow and dailies. I don't even get on for borrow just because if I see his inventory, I'm gonna want to grind out relics, but I really don't want to do relics to be honest. Oh, the Jeweled Jaeger one. Gotcha. This costume has some nice dinos. I know the pterodactyl has a the pterodactyl has bomb like a dynamite on his back, some weird shit. It's kind of nice. It just sucks his dinos suck. If only his dinos were better. Another pterodactyl. I like that costume though. I just don't like the dino on that costume. I don't like how I don't know. I like the idea of a white dino. I just don't like how they made it. Keep getting the pterodactyl. I prefer Shadowhunter or Dino for farming. I've been having a lot more fun on Shadowhunter recently, but I don't know. I feel like a Dino day to be honest. Dino's just nice because I can just sit back and not really pay attention. Otherwise, Shadowhunter, I really have only been liking Shadowhunter just because of the costume I have on him. Otherwise, his speed is a lot nicer than Dino's. Both have consistent speed. Shadowhunter's just a lot faster. What costume for Shadowhunter? Let me finish this 5-star and I'll show it. Actually, I'll just swap and kill it with this. The sharpshooter one. This costume, and I like the sound effects it has. It's like, a lot of people have been saying it sounds like shattered glass. Just sounds really nice, and it looks pretty cool. I've never used this costume till recently. But then you have his speed, which is just really nice, consistent. Dino has consistent speed, it's just not as fast. You insta-kill clear skulls, so it's just really nice. Like right here. Just insta-kill it. Really don't have to... You have like no downtime. It's on the Minecraft grind. I was thinking about it, that update did just come out. I opened it earlier to check out the update. It looks nice. I'd be down to play Minecraft, I'll be honest. Long stream? We'll see. Not too sure how long today. I just gotta at least get my lust boxes. So kind of depends how long that takes, then we'll see what else I do. Shadowhunter's way better though. But you prefer Dino, it's your choice. Yeah, Shadowhunter's a lot better, especially at endgame. Shadowhunter can just easily walk through everything. Insta-kill bosses, insta-kill curse skulls, which is also really nice. Really good speed. Shadowhunter's a really good class. It sucks, because after you play Shadowhunter, it really makes me want more speed on Dino. Because Dino just doesn't have the speed Shadowhunter has. It's so weird, because Dino gets like a flat 40, like 40 more movement speed when you get on your Dino. But it's like, it feels so slow. But when you're on Dino, you're just like insta-killing all these, getting so much more flux. So, I don't know. It's a trade-off, but I think they're both pretty good. So they nerfed Chloral with the crystal update. She was the Queen of Devils. I agree. My coral still has with maxed out. I had my coral max and my sage max. I haven't really touched them since like 2 weeks ago. I upgraded all my sage's gems to crystal. But they both had maxed out sets of sellers. Full C4 permas. They were like, it was just so fun to play them. But now sage is still good, but sage is just annoying just because of how much you crash, and then you have Slayer who can just walk through everything. But the coral nerf was just so bad. It really was. Coral was actually super fun to play though, but now you have to spend 10 flasks to get your ult, and then you have to spend 2 per flower. It's so annoying. You also had a max coral on your old account with Sage, but you got nerfed, yeah. It sucks. Especially with the magic classes not really like keeping up with anything right now. Physical classes are kind of dominating right now, especially for farming, and then you have Slayer for delves. For magic, you really only have Sage for delves, and you have Dino and Bard for farming. Otherwise, everything else kind of just falls behind. It sucks. But I do really feel like that Chloros nerf was super blatant. They just nerfed Chloros, set Solarion to be #1 by far. So everyone would just buy Solarion, sadly. It's kind of just a shitty cash grab, in my opinion. It's really annoying because Coral, like, you never got to play Coral at all in this game's whole lifespan, and then they finally make the class good. And they make it good at boss killing, which is perfect. That's what Coral should do. And then right after that, they just tear it to the ground and make it completely useless again. There's a crash. Actually, these days you care about delves more than farming because you get so rare mounts like Luna. You got Luna and maybe only mounts like banners, permos. You don't have a perm on that account. Yeah, those are pretty important. I don't like those myself, especially with the way they are right now for like PlayStation. I used to, so basically, back when Chloral and Sage were on top, I'd go for my challenge delves every week, but now I haven't done challenge in actual months. But I'd actually compete for leaderboards and I'd solo for purple name and duo for purple name every week. But now it's like I just don't care anymore. People just exploiting delves. And then everyone just does carries for purple name, so now it's just like there's no competitiveness. It's all pointless. So delves for me kind of got ruined, but you know, it's like bound to happen, I guess. I don't really mind the carries as much. I just wish people didn't exploit so much in the deep depths. There's just no competitiveness to it. Hey Renduza, how's it going? I'll join in 1 second. This is just free flux. This dungeon is amazing. Hey Fufu, how you guys going? How you guys doing? Fine, how are you guys? I'm chilling. You know, haven't played yet today, trying to get my lost boxes. Already pulled a Diamond Dragonite pouch like 10 minutes ago, which really rare drop from dungeons, but I'm not. Just chilling. I haven't had one of those drop in actual, like, probably 2 or 3 years, if I'm being realistic. I also haven't had a bear. Actually, I had a bear recently, like 3 months ago. I had a bear drop. Imagine you got 37k in your Shadow Hunter right now, without any Primordial Dragons. So if you could get all of them, you'll have 40k. Nice. That's gonna be a pain to get all those dragon coins though. I'm surprised they've never changed dragon coins really. This is pretty good in farming. You can't understand your gameplay in farming. Sage is pretty good. It's just really annoying. If you're not in a dead world, you're just gonna struggle with breaking boxes and hit registration. But if you let a world die out and then you start playing Sage, you can go pretty quickly. So something I need to do, which I can do right now actually, I need to reroll my maximum health off of my Sage's gems, so I have no health. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. So basically, for Sage, you want the ring effect chill out, which basically once you get down, I can't remember the percentage, but it's like once you're down like 30% of your health or something, it pops like an ult that can stack with your current ult, so you can get double your speed. So you want no health, so that when you hit once, you have that proc. Let me make some rerollers. Glad you said something because I was gonna do that this week and I forgot to. So where's my health? There's health. Crit hit, that's fine. There's some more health. That shouldn't even be health, that should be crit damage. Okay. So, no health. I shouldn't have any health anywhere, right? Yeah. So basically, now I have no health. I'm just gonna try to get hit and get myself to proc. Let me just try and wit. So basically, you want to get hit so that it procs your ult, and then you pop your ult, which basically just lets it stack. Okay, well, we're in this dungeon. I think he starts at the top or the bottom. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm running weird setup with my Sage. I'm running Koba so that I can spam my ult even more. Try to get as much speed as I can. Or no, I'm running Chrono. That's what it is. Okay, so he starts at the bottom. Move this 5-star and I'll show it. The only issue is if you're moving on Sage, you're like never gonna hit anything. The hit registration is terrible. Alright, so now I want them to hit me. There's my ult, and now here's a second ult, and now you just take off. This is Sage when you have that active. You get your two ults active and you can go pretty quickly. And now you just spam your ult. Your ult gives a lot of speed, so that's mainly what you do with Sage. It's just really annoying because then you're going to have to deal with bad hit registration. But if you can look past that, you're fine. Like, this is just terrible, how long it takes for one of your attacks to hit. All my characters 45k? Nah. I just have my Slayer on max, my Dino max, my Shadow max. This is a max out augmented set, and then my Coral has a max augmented set. Can I give you Stellar Hat and Face for free? Yeah, just send me an invite. Or do /whisper while Rezu and I'll slide you that. Check my Geode Sanctuary. I got 2 eggs to hatch. I have all the companions already. Starts at the bottom. Okay. You just came back to Trove. Why so hard to level up? It's not. It's pretty bad, but it's always been like this, really. I just wait till Saturday. Wait till Saturday, and if you see people calling out a U10 ship, join that. Those are pretty much XP farms nowadays. You just join there. If you have 5 clears, they'll clear the dungeons, and you'll get a lot of XP pretty quickly. Where am I? I'd play Sage more, but it's just like the hit registration. I just can't be bothered to play it because of that mainly. It's just really annoying having to deal with that. Your Power Captain main with around 30k power rank. You're trying to get strong enough for U11 at the moment. Just work on your light. Light's gonna be your biggest thing holding you back until you get around like 8,500 to 9k. Then you'll be able to start soloing pretty efficiently. But until then, it's gonna be pretty slow. So I just try to find a carry until then, honestly. You've been spending all your flux on mastery. I feel it. Oh yeah, yesterday I went and did all my fishing. I'm done with fishing. I got all the turtles. I actually pulled a max weight turtle too, which is pretty crazy. So that's pretty cool. Do I only play on console? I have this account, my NA account, my EU account, and then I have my PC account. I haven't been playing on my PC account recently, but I've been slowly getting it up. I've been putting it off a lot. Stellar, I want that. Your Geode Mastery is very low. You might grind that. Yeah. If you need that, then that'll give you a lot of light. So I'd definitely go for that if you can. You sue Bomber Rail for XP? They took XP away from Bomber Rail. I don't know why they did it, but for some reason they thought it'd be a good idea to remove that. He hasn't appeared online. 1 second. 1 second, what? What was it? DEOP. Wait, was it underscores or dashes? Dashes. What's the best way to crystals? So there's a couple ways. Whoops. Trading posts suck. Wait, did I give you a face? I don't think I gave him a face. 1 second, let me grab one. That's health regen. Let me find a better one. Attack speed. I gave you 2 hats. Yeah, my bad. I didn't have any faces on me. Oh, you need a bow? I don't have a bow. I've been playing on Dino. I can give you a bow in a couple minutes. Let me join back up on Wit, and I'll just play Shadowhunter for a minute. For crystals, sorry. I joined Shadow Shard farms on Mondays. Basically, you just go on Nia Ninja and you backflip, go through all the blocks, grab all those. That can get you a lot of Shadow Shards. Otherwise, you have what am I trying to think of? Oh yeah. So if you do those, you backflip, you get a lot of Shadow Shards. If you don't want to do that, you can grab your Thumper and your Vacuumatic, go to Geode. I still do it on Mondays just because you get the double or the triple crystal, whatever it is. And then just throw a Thumper down, it'll spawn more crystals. And you'll be able to just collect them all with your Vacuumatic, which will double them if you have that upgraded enough. This dungeon sucks. Have I ever played Dead by Daylight? No. Unless that was the game we were playing a little while ago. Is that the game you, me, and Kill were playing? Is that something else? How much light do you need recommend to speed farm you 11? Anything above 9,000 really. That's what my alt account has like 9,100 right now, and it's still kind of slow, but I can kill everything pretty efficiently. Anything above that will just be like more efficient. Have a bow? I do. Delves today? I'm probably not gonna do delves today, to be honest. Alright, I got a bow for you. I hate trading posts. Energy, crit damage. You just have them both. What am I looking for? Where's Wit? About how much light, by the way, does Geode Mastery help with total mastery? Yeah, Geode Mastery, it counts. So basically, right now I have 795 regular mastery, and then the extra 100 is from Geode. Your Geode also, it affects your sigil up top, so it does. If you want to get a higher sigil, then yeah. Mastery helps with total mastery plus Geode Mastery. Yeah, what Fenix said. You're gonna grind Geode soon, even though you find it confusing. Fair enough. If you haven't done the full questline, I'd do that. Otherwise, upgrading your modules can give you quite a bit of mastery, and it's just really nice. You play on EU? Oh, gotcha, man. Yeah, I had someone hook me up with some early game stuff on EU when I was starting out, so I feel the pain. No, what was that game like? No one plays Dead by Daylight with you? I played something with you. Was it not Dead by Daylight? I swear it was. I did, yeah, Dead by Daylight. I got it off your account. It was you, me, and Kill that were playing, or it was you, me, and Drake, maybe. We had that weird chick that was like spitting at us. That shit was annoying. What big gems do I use on Shadowhunter? Explosive Epilogue, Pyro Disc, and Explosive Epilogue, Pyro Disc, and then I use Vamp. Otherwise, you can run a Berserk if you need more damage, and then your class shot. I forgot to give you face. I gave you some faces. I threw in a attack speed one. I do it in my loot collector to grab it out, I thought. Oh no, I guess I didn't. Hold on. I guess I didn't put it in. That's for Shadow. I'll show it in a second. I crashed. how do you get to 30k power rank? Because you're at 29 with 8k light, you just can't get there. It's pretty rough. That's where a lot of people get stuck. Trying to level all your gems to 25, all your stellars. If you don't have one, try to get a 3-star crystal class gem. If you can convert a gem, go for a primordial dragon. If you don't have any yet, that'll also help. You just kind of have to like do as much as you can, and if you need to, try to augment. I'd try to convert a battle berserk or a vamp if you have a good 3-star. And then after that, just try to augment like the good gems that you already have. It's gonna be rough, but once you're able to get in, it's a lot easier to like make progress once you're there. Hey, AK, how you doing, man? Boost gems are somehow get primordial. Yeah, what Fennec said. If you want to see my Shadowhunter stats, my Shadowhunter has, what do I have? 540,000 physical, 135 base movement, 3134 crit damage, 16k magic find almost. I'm just missing a C4 ring, so that's why I'm not at 16k. And then 10, 4, 8, 45 light. If you're starting out Geode, get that Metamatic Tome. Yep. You should definitely go for that first. The Metamatic Tome is, it'll take 3 weeks to get your Metamatter back, but it's like, when you're not working on Geode, it's just going to passively build it up, and it's going to be really nice to have. So I agree completely. Go for that as soon as you can, really. Plague is toxic. Yeah, that was like actual AIDS, I'm going to be honest. Like, that shit was pissing me off. Plague is annoying. Who in the world is GMC? Emax 18 classes. Yeah, she's been playing for a long time. GMC's she's an OG player. She has like 17,000 hours in the game. She's a goat, honestly. Mad respect to her. What about the gems? An explosive epilogue. I have a vamp on him. An explosive epilogue, and then a pyro disc. That's pretty much the setup you want for every class. The only option you really have is changing your battle berserk and your vamp around. If you want more speed, you go for vamp. Whenever you hit an enemy, you get 20 movement speed for like 5 seconds, which every time you hit an enemy, like you're gonna be hitting them a lot, so it'll just stay there. If you need more damage, battle berserk gives you 700 extra light when it's fully up, so it's pretty good. Dragon's the only way to get that much magic find. Dragons are the main part. So basically, you have a couple things you need to do. Run it all your gear, and that'll be a nice flat 600. And then every dragon gives 50, except for Block Dragon, he gives 100. And then the Luxon Dragon gives 100. Patron doubles your magic find. So you kind of just want to... Actually, let me stay here to get the bonus, and I'll go collect after. But basically, you want to get your base magic find up as high as you can. And then you start like getting percentages from the Grand Ori. You start getting your Patron, which doubles it. And then what I should be doing right now is popping a Lucky Clover. There's an extra 50, so that'll be an extra 100. But dragons are the most important part. It pretty much in the entire game, in my opinion. They do so much that it's really important. What's better, crit damage or physical? I don't really know, to be honest, but the ideal setup is to have 9 pearls on physical for your big gems. For your 3 empowers, have 9 pearls on physical. And then for your small gems, you want 4 on physical and 14 on crit damage. That's the ideal setup for max damage. What's the best thing to buy in the store other than the Sweet 16? Depends what you're looking for. I'd say buy a class, because if you get a class that's just more like, you know, replayability, it brings more fun, more stuff you can do. If you're looking for mastery, you know, you can go for packs that give lots of costumes or cool costume that you're looking for. Go to the more section, scroll down. The collector's pack gives a lot of mastery. So it kind of depends what you're looking for, but if you're looking for just like anything, I'd say go for a class. Okay, I tried to go through the portal, it didn't let me. The pain. Is Draco's subclass good for Dino? You use it because it allows you to keep your ult 5 seconds longer. Draco's ult is pretty bad, sadly. I tried making some builds with it, but Dino, like, you can easily keep your ult up 100% anyway, so you don't really need it, but... Like, for me, it's just muscle memory when to pop my Dino, to be honest. Like, I just get used to, like, putting it back on when it comes off without thinking about it, I guess. Otherwise, you have a couple different methods. You can keep it up, like, permanently pretty easily. So, up to you. I don't really use it, but... Especially if you have the right add-ons for your ability, you can see where people are when cleansing. Comes back faster. Yeah, I think you were telling me about that when we were in the match. That was actually annoying. It was just not fun playing against Plague. How do you get the block dragon egg fragments? You get them from opening just adventure chests. You have a really rare chance to get them from opening these. I pulled a ton. Otherwise, you can buy them out of the store. Or not store, the market. They usually sit around like 40k. Sometimes they jump up to 50k. What are they at right now? 100k. That's pretty expensive. I'd wait till they drop. They normally drop pretty low. You're looking to not do Geode? I feel you. You're buying the Augmented Maniac? Yeah, that's a pretty good pack, honestly. You get so much stuff from that. I don't remember what came in it, but I remember when I got that, I was so hyped. I made so much progress. I got that a long time ago. How to keep it permanently or for longer other than his class gem? So basically, there's a couple different methods. The one that I'm using right now is just using Chronomantic emblem. So like, since I'm using Conjurer's Crucible emblem, I have constantly at full flasks. So I have unlimited flasks. I can just pop them for my Arcane emblem, which lets me do more damage. And then I have Chrono on, which lets me get ability cooldown. So kind of just spamming these. Otherwise, you can do King Koba. King Koba, Trailblazing, and Arcane. If you use Koba, whenever you kill enemies, you'll get ult cooldown. You'll get like ability cooldown. So it's like, it's annoying to maintain, but that one also works. Can I use the Slime Tamer costume for a bit? You want to see if you want to buy it? Yeah, sure. It comes with 2 heads. I'm going to put on the blue one. I like that one more. But you'll get the pink one or the blue one. I think the blue one looks better. Hey Manny, you're new 11 finally? I saw your message. Nice, man. You're 1k away from 30k, but you don't have enough flux to level up your gems. I feel the pain, man. I'm sorry. That's painful. If you have any Titan's treasure or Titan souls left around, you can go buy some Titan's treasures. From the Shadow Bench. And Bard's fun? Yeah, Bard's pretty fun. I had so much fun on him when he first came out. I wish I still did, but I just don't really like him too much anymore. Just, I don't know, I guess it's just not my playstyle. I like how fast he is, though. $500k on PC. 500k on PC. Oh, for the frags? Yeah. I don't know what the PC prices look like, but on console, they're usually around 50, sometimes higher. Whenever I have them and I go to put them on market, they're usually around 50. But the block dragon only takes 200 dragon coins, so it's a pretty nice dragon to get whenever you can. Can you join the grind? You're trying to get some magic gems? Yeah, that's fine, Manny. Just try to keep up as much as you can. I'm going to be teleporting to Wood a lot, so if you see me disappear, just teleport to me. Is 300% max attack speed? You want to know when to stop with your Dino? From what I've heard it is, but I don't know. I've also heard that 3,000 crit damage is max, which it's not, because I tested it. I did the Bard buff swap, so I had like 4,000 crit damage, and I was doing a ton more damage. So I don't really know what max is, but from what I've heard, that is max. But I don't know. PC prices are terrible. Yeah. It's pretty rough. As soon as you get 30k, the grind has been easy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You make so much progress the second you hit 30k. PC prices suck because of the tax update. Worst thing they ever did. The taxes are pretty shitty, but PC's market's just been like inflated like crazy for the longest. It's just really bad. The taxes were supposed to fix it, I guess, but it really didn't change anything. You need to level up Bard and get good crystal gems for him. Your soul left your body. Not Michael Myers. Go pulled up. Where are we? We'll go down to this 5-star. I'd wait till Saturday, honestly, Manny. Or whenever you're doing your adventure outpost, just do it on Bard, just so you can get all that. You got scared as fuck? I would be too if I would turn around and saw Michael Myers breathing down my neck. You're in Geode and you have no idea what you're doing. Did you finish the quest line for it, Brett? If you haven't finished the quest line, follow the quest line. It'll kind of guide you, but basically, as like a general explanation, you go into Geode, you pick a cave. The different caves have like certain resources and plants that are specific there, and then you have Builderite and Ancient Gears and Gleamstone, which is in all 3 of them. And then whenever you get to a room, so if you keep going down deeper, you'll get to these rooms that have like glowing lights. If it glows with 2 lights, you're going into tier 2. If it glows with 3 lights, you're going into tier 3. But you always start in tier 1, then you have to work your way up to the higher tiers. And then basically you just, depending on what resource you're looking for, you go to whichever depth you need. Otherwise, if you go into the little dungeons that are there, which have a little sign at the front, they have a chance of being like 1 of 3. It's either a room with tons of ores, it's a room with lots of crystal, or it's a room with lots of plants. So you can kind of target farm what you're looking for. It's just hard to know which. You don't really know which one's which, so you have to go all the way through before you know what's what. Sadly. But if you don't go into any of the actual like dungeons in Geode and you just keep running through and not entering the ones with all the signs out front, you'll eventually get to the deeper tiers. If you have food, I crashed. If you have food, blankets, and the cure, I don't know what it is, but the green one, you can throw those at the critters depending on what they need. If it shows they're cold, throw a blanket at them. If they're hungry, throw the food, and then if they're injured, throw the other one. And then that'll give you the crystal boxes, which can give you crystal pins, drill bits, crystal. If you see companions that have a treasure chest above them, something that I like to do is throw 3 blankets at them. If you throw a bunch of blankets, they give you a lot of crystal, so that's something you can do. You have all your modules, which you have to upgrade certain ones. Every time you upgrade them, they give you certain effects. So like your vacuumatic can give you more crystals when you like suck in. Your pathway will let you like go faster, all that. So upgrading will give you a lot. It just makes it impossible to flip. Yeah, the market, I don't know what they were thinking. They thought it'd fix all the issues and the inflation, but it's doing nothing but hurting all the players, like everyone. And then they nerfed Nitro on top of it. Like, why? It's such a stupid update. The devs are kind of a joke, I'm gonna be honest. It sucks you needed a water class gem for Bard. You got an air, so you can't use it. Ouch. That does suck. Then you have to wait for a new one. After that, he wouldn't chase you. He refused to. Do I have PlayStation Premium? If so, I should get on, get Dead by Daylight off that and play with you. I don't. I just have the regular PlayStation Plus. Are the 3 NPCs next to the cave portals the main quest? No, those are side quests, so you can also get XP from those, Rhett. I take the critter one, otherwise it's just little like daily quests, kind of like your adventure outposts, all those. Go to your adventures, click quests, and then this is one you're looking for. Talk to Amberine to start the Geode caves. I have this quest because all my quests reset. But if you follow that quest line, it'll give you parts to upgrade your modules, and it'll unlock the modules you're missing. You have an amazing air gem. Rip. You have to go back to your PS5 account. I don't blame you, but it's nice having all the mods on PC. The mods make PC so much more enjoyable than console. I'd play it more if I just hate restarting, especially on this game with how the gems work. I can only pull flower powers on my PC account, so it's just like it's hard to make progression for me. Or let's play Smite. I'm not playing Smite. I could not stand Smite. I hated Smite. Drake wanted me to play Smite the other day. The Classroom. Just whichever one you're looking for, really. As long as it's a 3-star, it doesn't matter. Oh, the Sing Curse versus the Classroom? I'd run the Classroom. I mean, since you're working on your first magic damage set, you're kind of not going to keep that. Like, you're going to get rid of that Sing Curse at some point anyways. If you're trying to get a Pyro Disc and an Explosive Epilogue, so you can get rid of that if you want to. My down tamer gems. I'm running an Explosive Epilogue, a Vamp, I think. Let me jump back up and I'll show it. Explosive Epilogue, a Pyro Disc, and then either a Vamp or a Battle Disc. I think a Vamp. Yeah, Vamp. Explosive, Pyro Disc in the Classroom. Yeah, just restart, but the game looks so much better on PC and has a bigger community. Yeah, it is really nice that you and the club limit is super nice on PC. That you can have like a full club. On here you can only have like, what was, like 16 people or whatever. When you're doing like pin parties and all that, you have so many people there. Or ramps, like anything on PC, it's so nice. So it was a C2 class gem. Oh, if it's a C2 class gem, then nah, I wouldn't stick with it. I mean, up to you, but you're gonna replace it anyway, so I really wouldn't work on it too much if it's a C2. You got a fire Pyro Disc magic damage? Oh, that'll work out nice. Where do you get the skin? This is in the Vibrant Joy pack, I believe. I don't know if it's in the store anymore, but it was a couple weeks ago. It comes with this, a Neon Ninja costume, a Bard costume, and some other costume, I think, and a bunch of other stuff. When I played Chivalry 2, did I like that? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what game that is. I don't think I've ever played that. If I have it downloaded, if I have it downloaded, it's because someone told me to download it and we never played. But I don't even know what that game is. There's Crystal Class Gems? Yeah, there's Crystal All Gems. So basically, not Cosmic, but Crystal. If you, what am I trying to think of? If you go to Everdark in U9 and you open your class gems, you have a chance to get crystal ones. And if you get a 3-star, then it'll be perfect. If it's a 2-star, it'll never be max powering. Sadly, you'll be missing a pearl. Yeah, there's crystal class gems now. There's crystal all gems. You have to You can convert your old stellars. It's just really expensive for qubits. It costs 15,000 each. You can craft them, but they're also really expensive to craft. Guns for Donnie Lost Track. I got a explosive epilogue, pyro disc, and a vampire vanquisher. Then my just class gem. Medieval fighting game. It has like Battlefield servers, but it's knights fighting each other. Huh. Yeah, I've never seen that game. Did I have it downloaded? I didn't realize. Boom costume? Oh yeah, Boomer costume. Yeah, the Bob Ross one. That's what it was. Do I have a Discord? I do, but I don't have a Discord server. I have my Discord account, but I don't use it like at all. If they implemented Discord into PlayStation, I'd probably start using it more. But how it is right now, you'd have to send yourself a link every time you want to join. I don't want to deal with that. Gem sparks are so easy to get in U11. It is. It makes augmenting so much easier because you make so many precise focuses with gem sparks. It's crazy. That's why U11 just makes progress so much easier. It's crazy. Did you get those motes? The Phoenix motes? The Phoenix motes are from Sundered Uplands 5 stars. You have a chance to get them when you kill the boss, and you have a chance to get it when you open the box at the top. They're pretty rare. I went through 50 on last Wednesday, opening crystal boxes. No, you don't. All you gotta do is join the server off your phone. No links needed. Oh, I thought you had to send yourself a link. Even then, though, that's just so much work rather than them just like integrating it into PlayStation. I don't know. You show me your account. You can't hit 30k. You're at 28.4. I mean, basically, you just have to. There's a lot. You have to augment. You have to try to get dragons. That's where a lot of people get locked out and they try to get into 11. If you can, try to make a primordial. That'll give you a lot of powering. Work on mastery. For the first 500 levels in regular mastery, you get you get 4 mastery or 4 power rank per. 4 power rank per, and then for Geode mastery, 5 power rank every level. So That's how you can get some power rank. And then you have primordials, which will give you a big boost to all your gems of that color. Augmenting will give you a lot. Trying to get a crystal class gem, that's also pretty important. And then converting gems if you're able to. All those combined is like, it sucks and a lot of people have issues with it, but you just gotta do what you gotta do to get into 11. There's a C4 gun already with movement speed. Goodbye. Took me to 30k, it sucks. You spent 2 weeks. Yeah. It's pretty bad. But once you're in, you make so much progress, so. Once you're in U11, will it be easier? A ton. Especially because the U11 boxes, the game's gonna be hard, but you just find a carry for the beginning of U11. But basically, once you can do 11, you start getting the 11 boxes, which just give you so many sparks, which each spark is 30,000 dust. So that's right there, 10 boosters alone for augmenting, or 10 augmenters, not boosters. That's 10 augmenters. That's a ton of dust that you can use to upgrade your gems. And then you have crystal gems that you get from the boxes. If you get bad ones, you just level them to 15. Look at me at 2 sparks right there. So that's 60,000 gem dust just for leveling it to 15. Or 4 gem sparks, 120,000 dust if you upgrade it to 25. So it's like, you just make so much instant progression off of that. Like, here, look. Otherwise, when you're opening them, there's a spark right there, a water one. Let's see, can I pull another? Otherwise, right there, just level that. There's 4 sparks for free right there. So, it's pretty nice. The second you can do 11, you make so much progress. They should make an a grab, you agree? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they should just have a tab separate from like PlayStation parties. Like, just let us have Discord like right here so we can have it integrated and make it so much easier. Cool stream. Good night. All right, I'll catch you, man. Peace, Sama. You pulled 2 Diamond Dragon eggs on PS5, but you can't pull anything on PC. So you have 1 primordial. I feel you. That's pretty shitty. I got, for my EU account, I don't think I pulled any eggs, but I got all my primordials pretty easily because all I do on that account is log on to my star bar, so I just have all that bound, or not bound, it's the Dragonite like just sitting there. The eggs been ready to be hatched for years. Yeah, they're never getting taken out unless I need crystal. It's just like, it's golden eggs. Golden eggs are so good for crystal, but other than that, they can just sit there. Honestly, I need my Geode inventory. Plus, I can make like 1,000 accelerate anyway, so if I need to, I can just rush eggs. If I need crystals, so it's like I'm not worried about it. They can just sit there. You know? Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing today? It sucks your bard messed up. You're missing a powered cosmic gem and class gem. That's fine. You'll get them eventually. It's just gonna suck until you do get them, but you know you're chilling for now. What do I mean, my EU account? Yeah, I have a, so basically I have this version of Trove, and then I have my EU version. So this is a Europe version. So if I log onto that account, all my stuff that I bought out of the store transfers, Patreon transfers, and then anything in the like qubits and credits. So any qubits I get on that account, I get them on this account. Any credits I get on that account, I get them on this account. So it's just really beneficial to have that. Does it work on PC? No, sadly, PlayStation's it's weird. PlayStation is the only one that has those split up. From what I've heard, it doesn't work on Xbox, PC, or like Switch. It's only on PlayStation. At least you can get little crystal gems, which helps a lot. Yeah, exactly. It's nice because then when you're looking for your that's why I say work on your second set of gems once you get into 11. Because then as you're looking for your good physical ones, all the like magic ones that you pull, you can just kind of save those, put them off to the side, and then start working on your magic class. I did not mean to fall down there. But yeah. It's just really nice to work on a second set once you get in to U11. And it's a lot easier. Explosive Pyrodisc was awesome for Dino. Vamp. If you need more damage, run a Berserk. Otherwise, if you want more speed, run a Vamp. Berserk, more damage, Vamp, more speed. Explosive Pyrodisc are kind of like the go-to you'll use for like everything, every class, and then your clash them. What's my favorite Dino costume? Probably Dominating Draco Master. Otherwise the Cami one. I like the Cami one a lot too. The Cami Animus. I put this one on because someone wanted to see it. They were curious if they wanted to buy it or not. I'm going to swap back over to the Western Wrangler one for a bit. But Slime Tamer's pretty nice looking. This one looks really nice. I like the Dino for this one a lot. I like the Dino just because of the cowboy hat it has on. And someone pointed out the gun on your hip for this costume. That looks pretty nice as well. Time to switch back to PlayStation. I feel you. Is it worth it though? All the PC mods, come on, man. After playing PC, I regret not like maining PC just because of all the mods. The mods make PC so much fun. It's kind of like I like to look at it like Minecraft. It's like if you play Minecraft on console, yeah, it's fun, but if you go to modded Minecraft on PC, it's like, how can you go back? Modded Minecraft is actually like one of the best things in the world. I'm gonna be honest. That shit is so fun. That shit is so much fun. You got Sun and Moon for 22 mil. Damn, that's expensive. But GG's. Sun and Moon looks really nice. It's one of my favorite auras. And the Bomb Royale auras I like the most. I pretty much always go to this one or the Berserker ones from Bomber. You have a great magic gem. You have a great magic class to put them on? Yeah, that's pretty nice too. Bard's pretty fun. I feel like Bard could use some tweaks, but other than that, he's really good at speed farming, which is where you'll pretty much just be using him anyway, so. Bard's fun. What's my favorite class? I usually just say Dino. I have a lot of fun on Dino, Neon Ninja. Otherwise, recently I've been playing a lot of Shadow Hunter and having fun on him. It kind of swaps around, but for the most part, Dino. That was just like my old trusty, old reliable class. Always go back to every once in a while. Not really every once in a while. I'm like always on Dino. I play a lot of Dino now that I think about it. You grind every day and you still can't get a C4 Spear for your Lunar? Yeah, Lunar, that took me I'm not exaggerating, it took me a month of grinding. I wasn't like non-stop grinding or anything crazy, but I was doing lots of delves, grinding U11, so much stuff trying to get my sphere. It took me a month to get mine. I was literally just trying to get it because people wanted to see Lunar in U11. So I was trying to get one for that video. It was pretty rough. I swear spheres are just they just don't exist sometimes. You know Luna Lancer was that fast? You're thinking of maining him? Yeah, he's the fastest by quite a while. Or not quite a while. He's the fastest by quite a bit, but he can get annoying with his with his abilities just being really buggy. But if you can look past that, it's a really good class. I know a lot of people love Lunar. I'm not a huge fan of it, but, you know, it's really fun going that fast, so it's kind of hard not to play it. Nice gems, by the way. Got the nice 34099. Hey, nice Sean. That's good to hear, man. Jeez, man. What should you put on down tamer? Explosive, epilogue, power disc, and vamp. Yeah, I'd put those on. If you need a little bit more damage, you could swap out the vamp for a berserk, and you'll get a little bit more life. Or life. You'll get a little bit more light. I know you live in carry. Yes, sir. I've been busy. I was gonna stream way earlier, but I've just been busy all day. I was debating on doing a late night stream or not, but glad I'm getting it done. Better now than never. Getting all my boxes, lost boxes. What's the best way to get meta matter other than the tome? You're not gonna like it, but it depends. So if you have a lot of golden companion eggs, you can get a ton of crystal, and crystal is your way to get meta matter. So like right now I have 137 companion eggs. So that right there is a 1.4 million crystal basically. If you go to the reliquary spot in the geode, like just the geode hub, if you go there, you can go to the NPC and buy reliquaries for 4,000 crystal. Those will give you guaranteed meta matter if you put a load star in them. Otherwise, if you don't put a load star, if you put a load star in them, you'll get like 3 to 4, sometimes 6, I think. Otherwise, if you don't put a load star in, you don't have a guaranteed chance at it, but you can get up to 10. But if you do Shadow Shard farms, get a ton of crystal, and then buy those for 4,000 each, then yeah, that's a pretty good way of getting meta matter. It's just really annoying getting that much crystal and then wasting it all on that. Basically, every rare companion, when you loot collect them, are like in the little like thing where you get rid of them. They just give you 10,000 crystal each. So that's how you can get a ton of crystal, and then you can spend all that on the reliquaries. And then you fill those, put them in. That's a ton of meta matter right there. No good costumes you can make with Lunar Lancer though. I agree completely. That's my one reason I don't like playing him mainly. It's so hard to match anything with him unless using like a full set. He has some nice ones, like his shark costume looks really nice. His shadow costume I like a lot. It's hard to match stuff with him. What should you add for those? What you mean? For those gems? I don't know what you mean. R4? How to get the gold companion eggs? There was an event. It was Easter. Basically, you'd walk around Geode topside, and there'd be glowing eggs on the ground, and everyone around you could get them. So you just walk up to them, invite a ton of people. I grinded a ton. I grinded like 200 of them, and then I grinded like 70 on my alt account. But that was Easter, sadly, so you gotta wait for that event to come back around. That's the only way to get golds. It's shitty. But that's like the best way to get crystal. That event was like probably the best event for me, honestly. I got so many rares that I was missing. I was missing rares for actual years, and that finally let me get a bunch I was missing. It's a really good event. Gold eggs look so good. They do. I don't know why they took him out of Geode. You used to be able to get him when it first came out, like just from being in Geode, but they took it out for some reason. I don't even know if you can get silvers. I've never found a silver or gold in like the Geode caves. You join? Yeah, if you're on PlayStation, go for it. If you're on a PlayStation North America servers, just join up on me. Send me a whisper, I'll invite you. Send me a friend request, I'll add you, and you can join up. Whatever you want to do. Just try to keep up with us. Give me going a little bit fast. You just re-rolled your health and got health again instead of crit damage? Ouch. This account, I've actually not been having bad luck with gems recently. With rerollers on my alt accounts, I've been having the worst luck. I can never get what I need. On this account, it's like instantly goes to what I need. It's annoying, but I mean, I'd rather have it work out on my main, I guess, than alts. We're gonna get this costume. Not too sure. It was I can't remember the name. Someone was telling me the other day, but it was a westerns. It was an event. It was in a store pack, I'm pretty sure. But it was the one where like you had the posters, you had the dinos, and you had the it was the dinos and something else. You're gonna craft the skeleton bard costume with the 250 bardiums holding you back. I feel it. It's really expensive and just time consuming to get that much. I hate bardium as a resource. It should really be in delves. And the fact that you have to go to tier 5 every time you want to farm it, it's a nightmare. That's probably another way you can make a ton of flux, if anyone wants a bear doing that. I know I don't. I hate bardium. Was that a stellar? That was a stellar. You're high enough rank. Yeah, you gotta be 30k to come into U11, sadly. Is ready? Yeah, no problem, man. You just got crystal pins out of lesser caches? Hey, nice man. Crystal pins were like, I remember back when Geode first came out, crystal pins were so nice. Those get so much crystal. Best subclass for Dino? It kind of depends. I'm using Bard right now just because I want to go faster. Otherwise, Pirate Captain's a really good subclass on him, just for the extra magic find. If you don't have Bard, oh no, I'm using Solarion. Solarion more damage, Bard more speed, Candy Bard more speed, and then you have just Pirate Captain more magic find. Can't see him appearing on or showing up yet because I just crashed. Is Lunar Lancer good in Del's bosses? Sadly, I don't really know, but I don't think so. I tried to kill a U10 Leviathan on him, and it was super slow. Lunar Lancer has good damage for U11, but it's like the same issue with a lot of classes. Like, if you're not on Solarion or Boomer, or Chloral if you want to suffer through the pain, but if you're not on one of those three classes, you're just not going to have like any boss damage in the deeper depths. For early floors, it'll be fine, but once you start getting to the higher floors, it's just going to be really annoying if you're not on Solarion, Boomer, or Chloral, sadly. That's really all you have for boss damage, if we're being realistic. If you want like fast kills. If you don't really care about how fast, then yeah, you're fine. Why can't you look like your companions? So basically, you have to go to the bench. It's behind the place where you collect your eggs. That's where you can look like your companions. It'll be back behind it and to the right. You just got 30k. Should you only go for 3-star lesser crystals or use 2-star? For lessers, 3 stars don't matter. So basically, if you get a 3-star lesser, it just means less augmenting. But if you get a 2-star and you'll start leveling it, it'll still be max power rank, so you're chilling. I'd just stick with 2 stars. Just replace all your stellars as soon as you can. Get as much power rank, get as much, damage as you can out of the way. But you don't have to focus on 3 stars are really only important for empower gems. Just because if you get a 2-star empower gem, it'll never have all the pearls on it. But for small gems, it doesn't matter. They'll always get it. Your friend just started playing. He's at 2K PR because you gave him Stellar Ring and he's so excited. Nice. Yeah. It sucks. It just sucks that you have to like go through the pain of the new like just starting out to get all the gems, but other than that, once you do 11, everything picks up. But you're getting more people into the game. Could always use more players, honestly. How do you get speed again? The Grand Ori gives you 23 permanent speed for every class if you get all those spots in it. Otherwise, you have allies, you have subclass like Bard or Candy Barb. Candy Barb isn't as reliable. Bard is reliable, but not super fast. I think Lunar Lancer's subclass gives a little bit of speed. I don't actually remember if it does or not, though. Then you have like allies like Orc for magic damage classes. You have Scorpius for physical damage. You have getting it on all your gear, which you definitely want. Attack speed, movement speed is pretty much what you'll use for most classes unless they don't go off of attack speed. But you're on movement speed on pretty much every class, honestly. That's the main part. Then you have a couple like gems like Pyro Disc, which will give you speed boost when you have it active. You have Vamp whenever you hit an enemy, that'll give you speed. I'm running Orc. This is a magic damage speed ally. You have your Perma Torch, which will give you why does that have attack speed? Why does that have attack speed? Oh, that's my... Yo, ain't no way I have that. I gotta get rid of that. I'm so glad you said something. You have a Permatorch, which will give you 10 if you're not dumb and you're running the right one. That's one of my Delve torches. I don't know why that was on my Dino. And then you just have all your gear and other stuff, but... You may have died. On my way. Never mind. He's gone. What are drill bits used for? Drill bits are used for certain recipes. You have like the there's a few mounts that take them. I think that's it. So basically the mounts that you use drill bits for, I think those are the two mounts you can use in clubs to like destroy blocks. So if you walk around on those mounts in clubs, you can break all the blocks around you, which is pretty cool. But it's just, I think, just 2 spots in the bench. Otherwise, if you're not worried about crafting right now, you can loot click them for crystal. They do give quite a bit, but they can be annoying to get later on when you're going for the mount. So kind of up to you if you want to, you know, get rid of them now or not. You finally got a 3-star Berserk in the middle of the week. Hey, nice monster. Hey, GG's, man. I'm glad to hear. It's funny when you unlocked Bard, he said, let's grind together. You got a 10. You got level 10. You're at 6k PR already. Nice. Yeah, it's hard just because it's like, if you grind with him, you know, you're going to be missing out on stuff that you need to upgrade, and he's going to have to work on his own. It's like the same thing when people ask me to grind in U10 to like help them out. It just sucks because I could do so much more in U11 and make so much more flux and get the boxes I need. So it's just hard helping newer players, but you know, it's nice. You still need to get your perma. I feel it. I gotta get back on Leviathan grind at some point. We'll see. I've been kind of not really burnt out of Trove as much as it's just like I haven't been playing as often. But I don't really feel like I'm burnt out right now. You finally 11, so that's great. Yeah, drill bits. Drill bits are they're just for a couple mounts in the Geode bench. Otherwise, you can collect them at the collector where you collect the companions if you need more crystals. They're just annoying to get, so collect them if you really need the crystals. Otherwise, save them for the mounts. I think just for 2 mounts in the bench. Which you need like 100 for each mount or something ridiculous like that. you save up for the crystalline core tome or upgrade your C4? You're at 280 right now. How much does a tome give? 50. I mean, the sooner you get it, the sooner it'll be paid off, and then it'll be profit after that. So kind of up to you. I'd say go for it, honestly. Unless you really need the upgrade to do a lot more damage, you know? If you're struggling U11 and you're just relying off carries right now, go for the tome. If you can do reliable damage and you're looking to up your damage, then maybe just upgrade it and go for the tome later. But up to you, really. The tome is pretty nice. 50 is pretty low. I don't know how much it takes to craft it. But, you know, the sooner you get it, the sooner it'll be paid off from the weekly, so. It's probably more worth to grab it. $400 to craft? Ouch. Jeez, that's crazy. 400 to craft, you only get 50 a week. That's... I mean, you will get 100 Geode Mastery and 100 regular Mastery from that tome, I'm pretty sure. So that's also pretty nice. Up to you then, I'd say. That's pretty bad. Like, that's pretty expensive. Show the loyalty badge. My loyalty badge is at 0 out of 4. I will show it. Loyalty badge, right here. 0 out of 4. I am free to play, 100%. If you see a 4, then you might want to get your eyes checked out because that is false information. You have all the max except for the cores right now? Gotcha. I mean, up to you if you want to grind for 400. 400 is pretty expensive. But I mean, you know, a tome's a tome. It'll pay itself off eventually. If nothing else, it's a lot of Geode Master. It's pretty much a free tier in Geode, and then you'll get the regular Master from it too. So it's something you'll get out of the way at some point, so it's up to you if you want to get it now or later. I can't believe that's 400 cores though, that's kind of crazy. Get your white sigil like yesterday, it looks so sexy. Yeah, the white sigil is actually one of the cleanest sigils, I really like it. I'm about to hit on my EU account. I'm not a big fan of the green wings, honestly. Like, it was cool when it first came out, but I really like the way the white one looks. When that one first came out, I had that when it first came out, I was so hyped about it. I remember the day I hit that, I was actually like, super hyped for it. GG's AK. Nice, man. I hope the newer sigils are, like, really cool looking, too. I like this one for 850, but I don't know. I don't like the 900 sigil. It's pretty basic. It has, like, nothing else added on. It's such a small difference from this. You finally 40k? You're good now? Oh, are you good now? Of course, my man. Nice. Damn, everyone's making progress. Let's go. Hey, at least you get to flex that nice white sigil. And you can tell people you're 45k because you can't really tell the difference between the 40 and the 45k unless you're like looking dead at their sigil, like squinting. So just tell people you're 45k. Hey Freeze, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. The 40k of the sigil actually looks really clean too. Did they change the 851? Yeah. I have old videos. I know when I pulled my last Gonda, I had the old sigil. Others, I don't know how long ago it was, but they did change the 851. It was really blocky and weird looking. I didn't mind it, but I like this one more. You can finally go to U11 Sundered. The pain you're gonna feel when you go. I feel it, Manny. That's gonna, yeah. It's gonna be annoying. You finally hit 30k too? Hey, nice freeze. You riding out all day? Getting all them crystal gems? Manny just hit 30k. I had like 3 people tell me they had 40k. Getting white wings. Everyone's making progress. That's good to see. You're already getting whooped in U11? I feel it. At least that life seal, like actually is a lifesaver from the Grand Orrery. Got crystal gems, free Shadowhunter, and Ice Age. Hey, nice, man. Yeah, you're gonna, especially when you start opening the boxes and get all those sparks, you're gonna be able to make so many more augments. Makes your upgrading gems gonna be a breeze. U11, you make so much progress. It's actually crazy. It's like you see the it's like it skyrockets the progression. Honestly. You were the king of U10. Nice. I used to be back when I was grinding flux on my Dino. But now that I'm working other classes, I gotta focus on U11, sadly. It sucks because Dino's like, he's so good in U10, he's good in U11, he just kind of falls off compared to the class just because of the speed. U10, you can run full speed, and then you can run full magic find, which is so nice. Now an ant of U11. Jeez. You're gonna go to sleep because you gotta wake up for your sister's graduation, but yeah, great video. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have fun with that. From when you max out your Ice Age gems real quick for a free-to-play player? Of course. No funny business involved. You don't even deal damage U11. You have to wait for U11 auto. True. Yeah, that's the only issue, but I mean, you know, like until you're able to solo, you can just find carries, and it's like you make the boxes alone are just like so worth it. Even getting one box, that's crazy. It is one box is just crazy. Can't wait for next week. You got 0 pearls on light on the 3-star berserk. You can't wait to use it. Fair enough. Hopefully you can get some good pearls on it. Black ice on that shotgun. When do you think they'll add? What do I think they'll add to reach 50k? A lot of people have been saying it's gonna be C5 gear. I'm guessing there's gonna be some stuff to come with it. If I had to take an honest guess, I'd say it's probably C5 gear, and the Cosmic Dragon. The Cosmic Primordial Dragon, and then some other stuff. But I don't even know, to be honest, because we're still pretty far off. 46k to get to 50. One new Primordial Dragon just for your Cosmics. It'd be nice, but they'd have to add a lot for us to get to 50k. I'm not too sure what it'll be. C5 gear, I'm sure, wouldn't give a ton of power rank, honestly, so I actually don't know yet. On PC, they make you pay 100k for a U11 carry. Wait, really? That's fucked up. There's a good 5-star over there, Rose just said after this. Overall opinion on Dino Tamer's damage. It's pretty bad, sadly. Like, don't get me wrong, the class is really good. The damage just isn't the best. So it's like, if I was running a Berserk, I'd be killing that much faster, but I'd be missing on the speed. Dino could be a lot better. It's still a really good class. It's just like, it falls off compared to other classes for a couple things. Mainly the speed, and then other than that, it just doesn't have, like, if I go into my Shadow Hunter, you'll see me insta-kill bosses. On here, I can insta-kill the bosses, but I'm having to sacrifice other stuff for that. On my Shadow Hunter, I'm running a lot of speed. On this, you have to run a Chrono or a Koba. on Shadowhunter, you don't have to run either one, so you can run Trailblazing. So it's like, it's just annoying. And then Dino's boss damage is pretty bad. It's on par with Sage's boss damage. I compared their damage to a U10 Leviathan, and it's just not great. They both have around like a minute kill. 50 seconds to a minute is their time for me for bosses. For not bosses, for U10 Leviathans, which is a pretty slow kill. But for Dino, I also wasn't using his deeper wounds, or his deep wounds ring, which I should have been. But even then, the Leviathans one-shot your Dinos, so I don't even know if I'd be able to keep the debuff active. It's like the same thing in Delves, you can't really use your Dinos, they just get insta-killed, so it's annoying. It'd be nicer if Dino had the damage, like, if he had, like, Draco and Tomb Razor's, like, baby damage on his Dinos and the health, it'd be pretty nice. Because right now they're just useless if I throw them. They're just going to ruin grouping. They're just going to get in the way. But, I don't know. I think it's a cool concept. Just wish they were better. You're in all the boxes? Yes, sir. Look at the dragon. Which dragon? Did you get a new one? So much wasted nitro if they add C5. That's what I'm saying. I really don't want C5. Don't take my word for it. Someone, I feel like it was Poseidon, maybe it wasn't, but it was someone was saying that C5 gear, it was leaked that it's going to take 30,000 cores for a full set to upgrade it. Oh, you got the primordial. Hey, nice man. But if it takes 30,000, I'm not going for it. I'm just not. I'm not dealing with 30,000 per set. I have so many max out sets of C4. I don't want C5. I really don't. Did I teleport to the wrong person? Oh no, he crashed. It's just annoying, really. I don't want C5. I spent so much time on getting all my C4. Like, I'd be fine with farming the C5, or if I could convert my C4 to C5. But if I can't do that, like, oh man, it's just not going to be fun. Who knows? Maybe they'll make it where we can convert our C4 to C5. That'd be nice, but probably super expensive. You don't know who to use to farm Lunatic, it's boring quick. I agree. I'd say Shadowhunter's pretty fun. He does get boring as well, just he's so basic. Neon Ninja, I have a lot of fun on Neon Ninja, honestly. He's not that good early game, but once you're like late game, you can start running a lot of the damage that he really needs. And then he's just a fast class overall. I'd say try Neon Ninja if you want to try something new. I have a lot of fun on Neon Ninja every once in a while. If you don't have your classes leveled up, just level some classes, and as you're like playing them, see which one seems like they'd be a fun playstyle, and then just start like playing those classes. Whoops, did not mean to zoom in. Like, I think Vanguard's fun personally. Neon Ninja's really fun. Shadowhunter, I've been having fun on recently. Candy Barb, some people have fun on with Spin to Win. Spin to Win can be fun. I feel like I'm missing one, like one of the really fun classes. Oh, Boomer. Boomer's really good right now too. And then you get all your bombs. Is Boomerang red? Oh yeah, well there you go. Yeah, Boomer's a really good class right now. He's second best for boss. Well, actually, I don't know if he's second best or if he's behind Coral or not, but I like to say he's second because I don't really know where Coral stands. No one plays Coral anymore because Coral's just not fun to play after the nerf. But Coral still can melt bosses. But you have Slarin for #1 boss damage, then you have Boomer as second for boss damage. And then since he has such good damage in U11, like he's a pretty good farmer. He's a good mixed class. He kills bosses. He can farm. He can do anything. But Boomer's in a really good spot right now, and he's fun. Choose bow or sword. Bow's a lot better, sadly. Melee kind of sucks right now. I used to love melee before the rework, but bow's just really good because the boomerangs give you speed, and since you're on bow, you get 4 boomerangs. If you're on melee, you only get the 1, and the 1 is like super slow, and you really can't get the speed from it. It just sucks. But you know, if you're farming, you can use either one, but it's gonna be a lot better with bow, sadly. And then boss damage, bow's a lot better as well. There's a crash. That's a loud crash. Converting would be the best if they had that. I agree. It's just going to be something actually like brain dead though if they had converting C4 to C5. It's going to be so expensive if they do. You try Need Ninja? Gotcha. I think he's really fun. Get Bard super easy to craft. I wish. Bard is a nightmare to craft. New Shadowhunter abilities would be sick, but they doubt they do anything. Yeah, they probably won't since he had a rework like so recent. But it would be nice to see new abilities already. I had an idea for like changing something to give him like splash damage, like give him an explosive tip that he puts on his bow, and then he gets like splash damage for 5 seconds while he has like the same fire rate. People have good rework ideas for Shadowhunter, but you know, the devs probably won't add anything. I have 16,000 magic find, Pharaoh. I am on a Clover right now, otherwise I normally run Pirate Captain sub. Since it's Dino, I can be running a magic a magic find ally like Luck Beast or Chester. Do you do magic damage or physical with bow? It's physical. Boomer all around is physical with melee or with bow. Currently, all the melee classes and all the bow classes are all physical. And then fists, you have Bard who's magic, you have Vanguard who's physical, and then all the guns are magic, all the spears are physical, and all the stabs are magic. Yeah, no problem, Sensei. Which is better, you 11 farmer? Dino or Sage? I'd say Dino just because Sage kind of sucks. Like, Sage is a really good class, but Sage is annoying because the hit registration is so bad. Don't get me wrong, my Sage is 43k, my Dino's maxed out, right? But like, look. Let me wait. Like, you have the speed with Sage, you just don't have reliability. So here, let me go find some bosses. That's nice. While you're running, you can just throw down an L2 to kill the enemies while you're running for your speed boost. So you don't have to stop for that. Right here, you just use your L1s or your L2s. It's annoying because they're so slow, but they do the damage, they get the job done. You have your ult for speed, which is really nice. You have great damage. It's just like the hit registration just isn't there half the time. It's just annoying to play. And if you're trying to use your L2s and you're getting knocked around, that's also going to be annoying. You have a good ring effect on Sage, whereas Dino, you don't have a good ring. I got a full inventory. I don't know. I was playing Sage the other night. It's just like, it's so unreliable that I don't think it's the best for farming. Oh, there's another C4 face with movement. But Sage is good. Sage is really good. I'd say, I don't know. Once you get your set like maxed out, I'd say swap to something else. Sadly. Unless you want a good class like for delves and for farming, then Sage is great. She just doesn't have the boss damage. That's the only thing Sage is missing. But just play whatever you have more fun on. They're both pretty good classes. Plus Dino has really good reliability. Like, you're never going to sit here having problems hitting enemies. You can jump because you don't need energy to group the enemies. You have really good splash damage. The speed is his main issue. That's about it. But even then, he has pretty good speed. They're both really good classes. And the damage. The damage is there on both classes, except for boss damage. And when you come to delves, Sage is just amazing in delves when you group enemies. Especially when you group enemies, put them into a hole. Anime Man impression, L, stream, stop talking, move on. Damn. Bro's fed up with the talking. I haven't seen Anime Man in a while. He's taking a break, it seems like. Sage looks fun, but you haven't played a magic class since Gunslinger and you can't really test it out. It's fun. It's just like, it's so annoying to play just because of the hit registration. Like, if you're in a dead world, it's really not that bad, but if you're in a world with people, like, especially if you're moving, you're not going to hit anything. It's like, if I'm, like, trying to move around, okay, it's working, but normally, like, if you're moving around, you're just not going to hit a single enemy. And then you have the issue of getting knocked around when you're trying to use your L2s. But, I mean, Sage is pretty fast. Your ult gives a lot of speed, gives you a lot of damage. And Delve Sage is pretty fun, I'd say, except for the crashes. That's the only issue. I wish your R1s did more damage. Like, this is pretty bad damage. If it had the damage to one-shot Cursed Skulls, that'd be pretty nice. I'm running a weird setup with Sage right now. I have Koba on and I have Chrono, just so I can spam my ult. It's kind of a weird build. I don't know if it's, like, the best, but I put it on the other day because I was trying some stuff with Sage. I like it, just because I can use my ult a lot more. Your ult gives a lot of speed, so it's kind of like, just like, you know, gives you full uptime on your ult so that you can keep popping it. When you're running, you can just throw down some L2s, kill some enemies, get your speed boost. So Sage is really good. But I'm not a big fan of it just because of the hit registration. And the single target damage is pretty bad, sadly. But this is also without my Sage being completely maxed out, so that is something to keep in mind. So it's not really a fair test because my Dino's completely maxed. But, you know, it's a pretty good class. Once you start working your magic damage class, I'd say try it out, see if you like it. What was the downtime of Trove yesterday? I actually didn't even know there was downtime yesterday. I was fishing quite a bit yesterday. I was on pretty late though, so I probably wasn't on when it happened. I have no idea. What's the best way to get Flux early game? Pretty much, if you're on PC, a lot of it's just farming Paragon pins and selling those because they sell for so much. Otherwise, Nitro. Farming Nitro and selling that is really good. Doing Shadow Shard farms on Mondays, that can be a pretty good way to make some Flux. And then you can craft Shadow Caches or sell the Shadow Shards themselves. Tuesdays, you have Nitro, you have farming delves for all the Geode resources. You have doing your outposts, your adventurine outposts for your strong boxes, selling those, which isn't the best Flux, but it's kind of nice to build up. Those are the main ways. Otherwise, I have a video where I showed a lot more of the methods that a lot of people were telling me about. If you're curious, those are like all the methods that I know. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but a lot of it's just like Nitro and Paragon pins, sadly. What's the best class to use that auto replenishes? This one that I'm using is Conjurer's Crucible. It basically just refills whenever, like, it gives me a flask whenever I trigger Magic Find. It has a chance to proc. So it's just really nice because when I have this much Magic Find, I'm constantly triggering Magic Find, and I'll always have flasks. So I can spam it right now. Look, let me get down to like 5 flasks, and just watch from this one dungeon. I'll get back up to 20. All right, 5 flasks. Let's see. From this one dungeon, I'll probably get back up to 20. This dungeon has so many enemies down here that give a ton of loot. Alright, I have 4 flasks, and right here, now I have 7. There's 8. There's 9. That one didn't drop. There's 10. And I'm constantly popping them while I'm running through here, but... Okay, not 20, but 13, you know. It's still cracked out. It's a really good flask. How do you get so much magic find? Every dragon gives 50, and then Patron doubles your magic find. You have Block Dragon and Luxon Dragon that gives 100 each. You have all your gear that you run it on. Allies if you run it on that subclass. And then I have the Grand Ori. I have a lot of stuff in there, which gives me a lot of percentages, which all goes off of my like base. So there's a lot. How do you do Shadow Shard farms? So basically, you go on Nia Ninja. You join up someone on Shadow Shard. So basically, they'll be in a room that has a lot of blocks. It's like the weird blocks, the weird delve floors that have blocks that are in your way when you're trying to run through the delve. Those blocks, when you're on Nia Ninja and you backflip, it you break those blocks, and behind those blocks in the center there's a gold block, and when you run through that, it spawns one of the big shadow shards, which gives you 25 shadow shards or 10 shadow shards and 25 crystal, I think it is. And then on Mondays, it just, you get the bonus for all your crystals and shadow shards to get doubled or whatever it is. So basically, you just stand in Neon Ninja, you run through. You run through and you like break those blocks, and then you vacuumatic pick them up. If your vacuumatic's leveled up high enough, you'll get double crystals. So it just kind of like stacks up, and you get a ton. Basically, just follow the group, break the blocks, and then just vacuumatic whenever it's off cooldown. That's basically all you do in Shadow Shard farms. Don't complete the floor once you're at the end of it. Either let the time run out or just leave. Don't kill the boss at the end, because you want that floor to be your challenge floor. If that's your challenge floor, then whenever you throw down the portal, it'll be that exact same floor. If you complete that floor, it'll put you on the next floor above that. So you just don't want to complete the floor. If you complete the floor, then you can't do that Shadow Shard farm for the week, sadly, unless you join someone else who has it. You're out. Time to open boxes. Gotcha. Best in power jumps for Dino. I run explosive epilogue, a pyro disc, and then my vamp. You can run battle berserk if you need more damage. Otherwise, vamp is just nice for speed, because Dino kind of needs the speed, honestly. And you're always hitting enemies, so you're pretty much gonna always have that 20 movement speed up. What if your mathematics is only level 4? That's fine. It's just going to be really slow. Then you can just, like, when you're in the rooms, you don't have to vacuumatic every single floor. When you have it on cooldown, then pop it. Otherwise, so basically, since it's that level, it won't give you the double crystals. I don't know what level that is, unless that's, like, level 9 or level 10. I think that's level 10, actually, but just pop it to suck in the crystals. Otherwise, just jump up and grab all the crystals. It's going to suck until you have it, leveled up, because that's, double that you're getting, which will be really nice. But until then, just go through how you can. Use it while you have it, whenever you have it off cooldown. I'd really try to work on that if you do a lot of Shadow Shard farms, though. Best chance for Boomer. It's the same setup. Explosive Epilogue, Pyro Disc, and then I run a Vamp on him because he has so much damage he doesn't need the Berserk, unless you're early game, and you're like just getting to 11, then you kind of need the damage. But Boomer's really good. Basically for every class, it's Explosive Epilogue, Pyro Disc, and a Vamp or a Berserk. Vamp if you want more speed, Berserk if you need more damage. Oh, there's a crash. It takes so much Matter and Crystals upgrade. It does, and then the Vacuumatic needs all your it needs all your inner Geode, which is also annoying. It's annoying, but it's definitely worth it. Especially to get it where you can suck in all the plants, because then when you're just running through delves, you get so many plants that stack up, which helps you later on. Matter was the biggest problem when you're upgrading your back. Yeah, it sucks, but basically what I'm doing with my alt account is I'm like completely leveling my Vacuumatic and my Path Painter as much as I can, and kind of like forgetting about the other ones. It's not the best thing to do, but I'm pretty much only going to use that account for like doing delves and doing my weeklies and getting my star bar. So I want to upgrade my vacuumatic and my path painter just for delves, honestly. So that's kind of why I'm focusing those. But yeah, Metamatter is it's a big pain. You're so broke on Flux. 25k left to upgrade gems. Ouch. I feel you, man. Gems, I've been going through a couple mil every week on gems. It's pretty expensive. How do you get chaos cores easily? Sadly, there's not really an easy way to do it. There was an event, I think they fixed it, but there was an event that gave allies that you could loot collect for it. I don't remember what event it was, but I'm pretty sure they removed that. Otherwise, like, if you're not worried about the mastery and you're trying to get like classes or something with your chaos cores, then loot collect the mounts you get out of the like whenever you open chaos chest and you pull a mount, loot collect it, get the cores, and then craft the class. If you're more endgame and you're trying to get the cores for mastery to like craft all the stuff in there, you can't really do much. You kind of just have to wait and get all your chaos chests. It sucks. I'd save your chaos chests and then open on weeks when you have a mega chaos cores in the roll. So if you go to your welcome, you click R1 and then you can see the new item. Every Tuesday there's a new item. If there's no new item, it'll be a chaos core week, a chaos core, like a mega chaos core. So just save your chaos chests and open them on those weeks and get a ton of mega chaos cores. That's pretty much all you can do. It's pretty shitty trying to get those though. Those are a big pain for a lot of people hunting mastery. Otherwise, early game when you're trying to craft the classes, it's also really annoying. You should have the Metamatter Tome, so you should get level 10 in like a month. Ouch. I mean, that's not that bad, but it still sucks having to wait. Neon Lunar versus Neon for farming. So I've used a lot for farming. So basically, if you're farming 5 stars, that's when I swap to Lunar. That's like the only time I played Lunar, if I'm being honest. Otherwise, if I'm running like Leviathans, if I'm running just Sundered 5 stars, or anything like speed related, I go Lunar. If I'm farming U11 for gems, Lunar has great damage in U11 and amazing speed. His abilities are just really annoying because they bug out a lot. Neon Ninja, he suffers. So basically, Neon Ninja's in a shitty spot. It's really annoying, unless you're endgame. But he doesn't have the best damage. So then you have to sacrifice speed for damage, which you don't want to do because you go Neon because you want to go fast, right? So it's annoying, but it's, you know, you make up for it late game because then you have the damage and you're just missing the speed, which you can, you know, make up for in other places. But overall, Neon Ninja's kit is a lot more fun to me than Lunar Lancers. It's all preference. A lot of people have a lot more fun on Lunar than Neon, but I have a lot more fun on Neon just because you're backflipping a lot. Which, you know, it's just cool to be backflipping, and then it's cool to throw shurikens and just one-shot bosses with that, which you need a lot of damage to be able to do. I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot more fun playing Neon, from my personal experience. Lunar can just get kind of annoying and on my nerves when he doesn't want to work. When he works, he's fun. When he doesn't work, he's just really annoying, if I'm being honest. C4 Seth, hey, GG Wit. Nice, man. You got one good gem for Bard out of all that? Hey, I mean, that's still progress, and the rest is just all sparks that you can use for upgrading, so nice. Crystal Cosmic Gem's done for Bard now. Now you need air and water and fire. Nice. Are you in a club that's giving you both boxes, Manny? Are you in a club that has the fixture buff that gives you extra gems? Because then you'll be getting the regular boxes and you'll be getting the Geode boxes. So close to getting the Skyhook gliders. You just need 25k cubits. Those ones actually look sick. I'm gonna be honest, those ones are like one of my favorites. I like these wings, otherwise those ones are really nice. I really like the way all the ones from Sundered look. They're just really cool concepts. What emblems do I use on Dino? You have two setups. So this setup, I run Arcane and Chrono, and then I run Orc. If I'm running the Koba setup, you can run Koba as your way to get your ult back, and then you run Trailblazing and Arcane. So it kind of depends which setup you want to use. This one is a little bit more, it's faster, but you have to pay more attention. But yeah. What Magic Find do you need to get consistent sellers? I'm not too sure, just because I've been at max Magic Find for so long. But anything above like 8,000 Magic Find, you're fine with seller farming. You'll notice them a lot more around like 7, 8, 9,000, and then anything above that is just, you know, more profit. But I'd say around like 7,000 above is where you should start seller farming. And then just anything above that, just try to get as much Magic Find at that point. You're so bulk, you only have 5k left. Ouch. Yeah, gems are really expensive. It starts to add up quite a bit. Best class in my opinion. If we're counting Solarion, then he dominates everything, sadly. It's just, you know, it sucks, but he's the best DPS class. With an exception to that, if you group in delves, you can have Sage be the best. If you group enemies and then hole, you can one-shot, you know, 5 floors of enemies, literally one bullet at like depth 182. But if we're talking about like farming wise, at endgame most classes can keep up. If we're talking about like the fastest class, you have Lunar, the best DPS class. You have Solarion, best boss killer Solarion, Leviathan killer Solarion. But Solarion's really slow and just not fun to play normally. But it's cool to see all the damage. If you want the best versatile class, I'd say Boomer. How much flux do I have? I got 3.7 right now, and then I have 25 mil in my personal chest for Trove Wonders. I'm probably gonna go up to like 50 mil and then open, and then hopefully pull a Gonda so I can do a giveaway. Hopefully. Sucks you're gonna have to nitro farm. You'd at least make a mil tomorrow off nitro. That's gonna suck. I hate nitro farming. If I do stream tomorrow, grind, you'll join. You still need to get your perfect set of bar gems. Tomorrow, I don't know if I have anything going on or not. We'll see. I might have to go do some stuff, but I'm not too sure. When you're on a Gonda train, half the time you don't even get the nitro. Why is that? Are you on PC right now, Alex? So basically, I don't know why, but on PC they nerfed Gonda trains by not really Gonda trains, but they nerfed nitro. When you bind nitro now, only 8 people around you, kind of like how pins work. It's only 8 people get the resource. So if you have more than 8 people there, you won't get the resource if the other 8 people are getting it. So it's like, it's shitty. It's a dumb system. I don't know why they nerfed it. It's not on console yet, but it's like, it's a dumb nerf. I really don't know why they did that. It came with taxes though. Do Paragon pins sell fast? Yeah, they sell pretty quickly. Do you sell them one by one or in bulk? Honestly, you can probably sell them either way. They sell pretty quickly, from what I've heard. I don't sell mine any. I've never sold mine. I don't buy much anymore, but I used to buy a ton. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Um, but yeah, from what I've heard, they sell very quickly, and it's a really good way to make flux. And they're really expensive, so it's pretty nice flux, especially if you do it on like Saturday. If you farm, level up your classes while you're grinding, it's just like free flux from all the Paragon pins. Is the tax update on PlayStation? Nah, it's not here yet. I don't know when we'll get it. We don't have the gunslinger buff. We don't have the taxes, the nitro nerf. None of that yet. That hammer looks so fun, but your Luna's just stronger. Yeah, he is fun. He's just like he's hard to build early game just because you need to be able to. You need a way to keep your ult up full time, and you have to do the Koba setup, or the Chrono setup. The Chrono setup's a little bit more annoying just because of how many flasks you have to pop, and if you can't maintain your flasks, then it's annoying. But it's you know, it's pretty good though. I just wish his abilities were, more usable. Like his L2 is pretty good. Like his net, it does crazy damage. Like look, just throwing a net at that, it two-shots it, kills everything around. His dinos kind of suck. Honestly, they're just not good. Like yeah, it does the damage, but it's like it's attacks really slowly. It messes up grouping, and they just get in the way. But other than that, his net's really good. His ult's really good. I wish his dinos were better. I wish they were more practical. But I don't throw my dinos. If I had the ring effect, Mr. Chomp Chomp, I'd be running it just because the T-Rex is cool. But other than that, he doesn't have any good ring effects, which also holds him back. I wish he had a ring effect for speed or something. Even though he doesn't really need it compared to other classes, it'd just be nice. You get so many parapins from the badges. Yeah, the badges are annoying to complete, but you do get a lot from them. It sucks you're gonna need to level Bard, but delves are so much of a pain. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, Manny, I'd say just do whenever you're doing your Strongbox quest, just do it on your Bard. And then on Saturday, just go do like U10 ships or something. I just wait till Saturday, really. Unless you're just trying to get him out of the way so you can start playing him sooner, then grind it out. But it is gonna be annoying trying to level him. Doesn't matter if bulk or not. Things sell like crazy. Yeah, Paragon pins are pretty cracked. They sell pretty fast, what I've heard. What subclass is best for Shadowhunter? So for me, I run Solarion only because Solarion lets me one-shot with my R1s. So like on this one where it's 3 and then 4, if I have Solarion on, I can one-shot. If I don't have it on, I can't one-shot. So like let me just swap over to Dino for no reason. Okay, I did one-shot. I think my explosive procced. Unless I just have enough damage now, but I couldn't one-shot in the past, like a couple weeks ago. I might have enough damage now where it does without Solarion, but let me go find a Curse Skull. That's the only reason I was running Solarion, just so I could one-shot the Curse Skulls that have 3 and then 4. It's like right here. Okay, so it does one-shot. Okay, yeah, so I don't even have to run it anymore, so now I'll just start running Bard. I'll run Bard for speed. Actually, probably Pirate Captain for the Magic Find, honestly. Otherwise, if you want more speed, run Candy Barber Bard. If you need the more damage, run Solarion. And then, if you want more Magic Find, run Pirate Captain. So you kind of have options. It just depends what you need. Like right here, like I have the damage. I thought I still needed Solarion to one-shot Curse Skulls, but I guess I don't. So, yeah, I'm just going to run Knight or Bard if I want speed later on. You weren't selling. It is late though. You'll just wait till tomorrow. Yeah, they should sell overnight. You just gotta wait for someone to like who's hunting a bunch of pins. They'll log on. They'll snag them all up. Kind of like how I am. Like if you're ever waiting for strong boxes to sell, just wait till I log on. Then they'll be gone. I don't buy them too much anymore, but that's pretty much how I was. Every day I'd log on, I'd snag those. I still do that whenever I log on. That's the first thing I type in. I look up strongbox. Anything under 10k or around 10k I buy. 20k is what they've been sitting at, which is kind of too expensive. But that's kind of what I do. The second I log on, I look that up. For the night gameplay, I don't know, night. It was removed from my class list. I'm sorry, I contacted the devs, they won't help, man. These devs are so slow, man. I sent a ticket a couple weeks ago and they still won't respond. The pain. I just need some costume styles for mastery that I'm missing. I already have the costumes, just never gave me the weapon styles. The devs just, they don't care. The pain. If you do play Bard and level up, you're gonna get so many parapins. Yeah. Parapins are... I hate that it's every prime level. I wish it was better. But it's a really annoying system. But yeah, you'll be able to get a bunch. Especially for the early levels. If you gilded soul box and it turned into a golden one, but the ring didn't have prismatic chain. Ouch. Damn. It took me a while to get my good Slayer on one. I probably went through like 3 or 4 Slayer and C4 rings. My Dino ring took me like 7. My Chloral ring, I think my Chloral ring I got first try, I got a good one. I have not had luck with rings. I have so many random ones sitting in my chest, Boomer ones especially. Boomer, Shadowhunter, Ninja, I've had no luck getting a good C4. I have so many C4s for them. They're just all crit hit, jump, dog shit stats. It's so bad. Oh, it hurts, man. You know, if the Skeleton Bard costume is worth the grind, 250 Bardium is annoying. Yeah, but if you like it, you know, I'd go for it. He has a lot of other really nice costumes anyway, so, you know, can't really go wrong with many of his costumes. I like his Skeliachi one so much. I wish it was like a Shadowhunter costume or someone else. Do you have a Dino Tamer ring with Lasermancy? Wait, you can get a crystal ring with Lasermancy? Is that a thing? I don't have any with Lasermancy. I did not know that was a thing. So I'm gonna trade you something for 100k. I ain't got nothing. Isn't there a flask that lowers cooldown? I don't know. I know there's a flask that when you pop it, it pops your... Like when you pop your ult, it pops one. Doubles the effects. Shares a random emblem effect. Shares one random emblem effect. First time your damage. Recharges over time. Crit hit when you defeat an enemy. Triggers flask healing effect and your emblem when you use your ult. No. Nah. You meant can you trade for 100k flux? I gotta save all my flux because I needed, not really need it, but it's all going towards Trove of Wonders, so whatever I have right now, it's not even mine. What do adventuring boxes give? They can give really cool costumes. I like a lot of the costumes that are from those. Others they can give allies. They can give... I keep spamming flash. Forgetting I have the Cobra set up on. Um, they can give allies. They can give them mounts from regular adventure boxes. Rarely you'll get tradable costumes. Otherwise, you'll get the non-tradable ones. It sucks, but if you pull a tradable costume, that's a ton of flux you're going to make instantly. If not, then yeah, you're just going to lose a ton of flux in adventuring. I'm going to run up here. Wherever I was, that was a dead spot. You're done? Alright, what? You're broke, you spent 700k on upgrading gems. I still gotta spend like probably oh, this is done. I have to spend like 2 mil today, probably more upgrading my gems, and then the rest of it's just for trouble wonders. Alright, I'm taking off Koba. Keep salmon flats thinking I have Chrono. I'm swapping back to my wings I like. Just go through the pain of farming 5k nitro and sell it to make 700k. Man, nitro sucks. Every time I see farming nitro, I just want to forget about nitro. I hate nitro. Can you have your 1 flux you gave me? You're broke. Didn't you scam me? Didn't you scam me, Manny, for that 1 flux? You gave me 1 flux, I gave you a Shadow 2. We're 75 flux. I want my 74 flux back. You scammer. My heart. How could you do this to me? Actually, I scammed you. You gave me 1 flux, I gave you 75. You scammed me. 1 flux I can flip. You can also flip with your 75 flux. You scammed me first. Alright. I have an idea. I'll give you 1 flux, you give me 75 flux, and then we reverse scam each other. See? It all comes back in the end. Do I want to go your summer inner anime man? Damn. I don't want to go with anime man. I'm gonna start skipping this dungeon. I hate this dungeon when it doesn't spawn the enemies. Inside. You're at my house right now, pull up. Why would I pull up if you're at my house? God damn it. Let's go, L stream. Damn. I agree, it is a pretty L stream when I'm farming you 11 all day. Broke boy 19 mil flux only. Damn, man doesn't even know the price he's coming at me. Ouch. It's not even my flux, man. It's for Trove. It's all Trove Wonders flux. You got 5k, get on your level. Man. I log off with like 800 flux every week. Whenever I'm done opening Trove Wonders, that's all I got. Hope I get Gonda and delete it. I don't know why you'd hope that when I get Gonda, I'm giving it away. If I delete it, then no Gonda. There's one for 19 mil, snag it, honestly. Oh shit, those are mine. Free strong boxes. Get scammed, Manny. 21, I don't want to pay that much. I'd rather just pull it, honestly. I don't even want to spend 19 mil on it. I'd rather just pull it to give it away. I enter the giveaway. I'm just gonna do like my old ones. I'm just gonna like upload a video of the giveaway, and then everyone who just comments on it, I'll put everyone's name into like a random name picker. And then probably just announce it on stream at some point. Spin the wheel on stream, let everyone see. and then whoever gets pulled gets it. But the giveaway will be whenever I pull it, so I wouldn't get too hyped up for it yet. I've been waiting for a couple months now, just spending millions of flux trying to pull it. I don't want to buy one because then that kind of ruins the fun of it. I'd rather pull one to give away. The Trove of Wonder addiction, you suffer from it. I agree. I'm broke. All I'm saying, Trove owes me some Hondas. Imagine I get a first box. I'm down bad on Trove Wonders right now. I was really hoping, when I hit 1,000 subs, I was really hoping I'd be able to do it there. In that video, I opened like 24 mil Trove Wonders and a bunch of other stuff. And I pulled nothing from any of the boxes. It was like actually heart melting. That shit broke my heart. I was so sad. I really wanted to pull a Gonda in that video and then announce a giveaway right there. And ever since then, I've just been addicted. Your inner animated man is done. You can't even buy. You have 5 flux. Damn. I don't know why people do that. There's like so many people that just randomly put up strong boxes for such cheap prices for no reason. Like, I'll take it. I'll keep buying them, but make your flux. Don't put them up for 2K each. Strong boxes sell pretty fast when you put them up for high amounts. Rizzlord. The Wizard of Oz. I don't know. I'm still kind of debating on how much flux I want to go up to before I open. You know, the more I wait, you know, hopefully the higher chance I'll get at pulling it. But right now I got at 29 mil, so I mean, you know, you'd hope you'd be able to pull them with that much, but I'll probably go to at least 50 mil if I have the patience, maybe 100 mil. So a couple more weeks. We'll see. And then hopefully pull a Gonda, maybe 2. I'm shocked at Riz. Let's go. Let you tell me a good luck tip? What's up? Yeah, 2 Cosmic Gems with 3 Pearls on Light? Hey, nice, man. That's huge. I swear, they just have like a fucking issue. They never roll on Light for me. Back when, like 2 weeks ago when I was upgrading my what was it? I was upgrading my Shadowhunter set to max it out. I opened 15,000 U11 boxes for Geode, and I upgraded not all of them, but probably half of them to 15, and I was looking at the light. I think only 3 of them rolled with 3 pearls on light. It was bad. It was horrible. You don't need them, though? I mean, it's always nice to have. Just throw them on a random class. Save them for later. Then whenever you go to work on that class, you know, I'll have them sitting there ready. Or just hide them in a personal chest somewhere. Use a dragon when approaching the golden ship and shoot the right eye of the sail. If I remember, I will use that tip, and then I will 100% pull Gonda. I think I've tried just about everything to pull this Gonda. I don't think anything has worked yet. What's the best class with its subclass? I mean, like, Solarion's subclass is like a really good all-rounded subclass just because it's like, it's free light, it's extra damage, and it's energy regen. Solarion's subclass is just really good on anyone if you need more damage. Otherwise, like, Pyro Captain has a really good subclass key, and that's 70 Magic Find, which doubles for 140 if you have Patron. That's a really nice one to put on pretty much any class if you want more Magic Find when you're Stellar farming. I like Bards. Bards isn't the best, but it's just consistent with speed. It's not great speed, but it's just consistent, kind of nice. But I'd say probably Solarion and Pirates are the most, like, reliable subclasses. Pirate just if you want more Magic Find, and then Solarion if you need more damage. I had to see the Riz line, it'll shock me. Alright, let's hear it. You're struggling with Bound Brilliance. Yeah, Bound Brilliance is really, really annoying to get. Unless you have a bunch like saved up over time. Please throw a portal. You can usually get a lot during Christmas if you open a bunch of the treasure boxes. So I always open a ton of those and donate a bunch of resources to make as many of those boxes as I can. Otherwise, just make sure you're doing your weeklies. Like, get your weekly 7 for every class, and you're chilling. Is this 4? I think this is 4. What do you think is better? Should you farm for Solarion for Flux? Should you farm Flux for Solarion and buy credit pouches? Oh, should you farm for Solarion or farm Flux to buy it with credit pouches? To farm from it takes so long that it's just better to buy credit pouches, even though they're that expensive. I mean, the crafting recipe for them is just ridiculous, kind of like Bards. It's, yeah. Probably just going to want to honestly farm for credit pouches, sadly. It's going to be annoying, but at least it's only 1,500. It's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. At the end of the day, it is a whole new class that you'll be able to play, so, you know, it's going to be kind of nice once you get it. It can be an annoying grind. Where's Luna? I don't even know. It's super rare. I've never pulled one. I've run so many Daughter of the Moon ports, I don't even know. I pulled a couple gunships. I pulled a couple moon sails, but I've never pulled Luna. I had a friend pull Luna and give it to me because I gave him Ganta a couple weeks before. So that's how I got my Luna. Otherwise, Luna's just crazy rare. You're gonna look so far. As soon as you join the stream, you'll get something I need. We'll see about that. Hopefully. I'll take your word for it. I do need any look I can when I'm opening Trove Wonders. You got perfect fire gem, then the game put the pearls on max health. Ouch. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. I'd rather just like see where the pearls land and then just reroll. Because if you get a gem with like physical crit damage and then max health, that's fine. Because then you don't need the crit hit if you have extra crit hit. So see where the pearls land and then work on it. Because, you know, rerolling the stats themselves is a lot easier to do than rerolling the pearls. So see where the pearls land. Soundtimer, good character. Yeah, he's a really good farmer. He's a lot better at stellar farming, and he works a lot better in U10. But this is U11, and he's still, you know, killing everything pretty quickly. I'm running decently fast. Other classes will go a lot faster, but you know, he's a pretty reliable, fun class. I like him a lot. It's annoying to maintain his ult fully when you don't have a lot of magic find. When you're trying to pop a lot of flasks. There used to be leaderboards for Bomb Brilliance, right? You have a bunch. You don't know why. The leaderboards were just a lot easier to do. Basically, you just had to have power rank instead of had to have effort. So you didn't have to log on for the week. So basically, I just had all my classes at like 25k power rank or whatever. And then I didn't even have to log on. I'd still get the weekly rewards every single week. So it was a lot easier to get. If you copy my Ice Age build, you're going to be squishy. Yeah, you don't have to do that. That's just something I'm going to do to min-max, but you don't have to do that. Like, take your health on. Take your health off. I'm only doing it because my Sage has its own set of gems. And that's going to be nice to have in delves, just because then I only have to get hit once and I'll have that for all the damage. But it is going to be annoying having no health, so I don't know if I'll stick with it. I might end up swapping back and get some health later on, but for now I'm going to run no health. But you really don't have to. Person that runs a lot of Dead Moons has dropped Luna, and he wants to drop another to learn. I've run so much. Most of my ports have been Daughter of the Moon, but I don't know. I don't run it anymore. I'd rather run other things to try to pull like Chain or Faith Throne, things that I still need. But it has crazy, ridiculous drop rates. Candy Barb or Bard subclass for speed? I mean, Candy Barb is just really annoying because half the time you won't even get the speed candy. Bards is just more reliable. So Candy Barb, you have the attack speed buff, you have the health buff, and then you have the speed buff. The speed buff just doesn't happen very often, and it's just inconsistent. Increases attack, movement speed, or healing. So, you know, if you're not getting the movement speed one, it's just not worth it. So that's why I like Bard, because his is just so much more consistent. But up to you. The Candy Barb one, I think, gives more speed, but the Bard one is just so much more consistent. It just has a short cooldown. When am I going to open Trove Wonders? I don't even know. Whenever I just, like, build up enough flux, I feel like it's time. It probably won't be for a little bit, like a week or two, maybe. I've been opening a lot recently, so now I just kind of want to save up and open a bunch all at once instead of opening in small amounts, like I've been doing. You have to get a good PR gem and just reroll stats. Bound is annoying. True. That's usually what I do nowadays. I don't mind rerolling. But I like to see where the pearls land and get a good gem. So that's what I like to do, just like, because I don't really swap gems too much, but if I find like a perfect gem, then I'll keep it. If it's not, then I kind of just trash it. Just look like that. You sent the Riz line? It didn't go through many. I can't see it. You'll try it out, if anything else. If anything. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. You don't really have to. It's like, you'll still drop a pretty low health and you'll be able to proc your chill out ring. Just having low health, you know, it'll just be more reliable. You'll just be really risky and you might die a lot. It might be blocked. It probably was. YouTube probably blocked it out. If I start farming on Sage, I might swap back to more health. Ooh, who knows? I don't know. I can see how 600,000 health might be really annoying. Getting one shot, it'll be nice for the ring effect, but when the ring effect isn't on, when the ring effect is on cooldown, it's gonna be annoying. It was so good. Am I a phone? You'll be rocking Death Defying. Are you a phone? Is calling. That's all I see. You'll be rocking Death Defying. I mean, you could, but Death Defying is gonna be annoying because then you won't be able to run trail. Like you won't be able to consistently use like your trailblazing from your emblem effects unless you're constantly refilling. It blocked the best part. Damn. That's the main reason it's nice to run this. So maybe you do want more health. I don't know. I'm gonna test it out to see how much I like running the low health. I feel like it'll just be better for delves. But I'll probably die a lot if I'm not paying attention. So, you know. It might just be like a dumb idea to run low health. We'll see. Maybe you won't go crit damage crit on all gems and get some HP on some. Yeah, you probably should. I don't know. I'll test it out, see. It's probably going to be really annoying. Like, how much does this do? Yeah. It does proc my ult, but once this is on cooldown, right? Then what? Then I gotta play super like passive and cautious. Gets YouTube mad because they pull no one. Got no game or Riz, so they block your Riz. Like right there, I'm about to die just off that one enemy shooting me. I don't know how long the cooldown is, but it's a pretty long cooldown, I think. But it can be annoying to proc your ult, so it's like, it's hard to find a medium. Maybe if I just run one gem with max health instead of, you know, none. Bard gameplay? Maybe later. I don't feel like playing Bard today. Never Knight. I'll play Knight when I pull Gonda. Two things that'll never happen. How about that? Just stack them up on top of each other. Like, it feels like I'm not even... Am I running Arcane? Oh, I'm not running Arcane. Well, that makes sense. I was gonna say, it feels like I'm not running Arcane, but I'm not. So that's damage without Arcane. That's pretty cracked. But that's just me trying to do some meme stuff, running so much energy or cooldown. I was wondering why the damage felt so bad. That makes a lot more sense, though. But now I'm just not gonna have my ult nearly as often. Alright, good night. Amari? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but good night, man. I'll catch you. Anime Man Riz, are you streamer because you'll stalk your chat? I don't think that's Riz. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's Riz. Maybe that is a strat. Not running Arcane. Unless I run, I don't know. They just kind of like Gunslinger. It's like, you know, if you want your ult uptime, it's just like annoying. It's not like you needed uptime, full uptime, but it's like, I want that speed. Do I want the speed or do I want the damage? I don't even know. Is the speed from this better than the speed from Trailblazing? Shit. Like, stop. Like, look. Stupid fucking pentapod keeps moving and I can't hit it because it's moving. Not even me. Oh, Sage can be annoying. More anime man Riz just spamming kisses. Interesting. I don't know. Sage is weird. I don't know if I'll be able to find anything that I like for my playstyle with it, but we'll see. Sometimes it takes forever for you to break open chests. That's the main reason I don't like Sage or Bard. They have horrible hit registration, which that's their main issue. They can't break the box. Because of the no regs. Yeah. The hit registration is pretty bad on them. Which, you know, it kind of works out when you're in Dead Worlds, but until then, it's so bad. Like Dino, if you want to see a class that never has issues, play Rev. Rev never has issues. He'll insta-break every single chest. You won't even see the chest. It's like, it's fun stellar farming on Rev because then you're just walking through enemies. You literally just let your speed spheres kill everything while you're just walking. All you do is hold square. Nothing else. Rev might be your next character, Trout. Either him or VG. Vanguard's pretty good. I think he's fun. He's just like, a lot of people just shit on him, and I don't know why. His lasers are annoying because they sometimes have issues with hit registration, but I don't know. His speed isn't that bad. A lot of people like to say he's slow, which he's not. He's not the fastest class, but you know, he's not that bad. I like Vanguard. He could be a little bit better, but in general, you know, he's fun. Rev is just a monster. Vanguard and Rev have really good base damage, so they have high damage for U11, which is really nice. Rev just walks through enemies. Vanguard, he has issues with hit registration, kind of like how Bard does. But yeah. I'd say try Rev, honestly. Between those two, unless you want to try Vanguard, Vanguard's fun. But I'd say try Rev first. Hey, Sus, how you doing, man? Are you Trove YouTube? Are you a Trove because I want you to play W Riz? Yo, are you a Trove because you want to play me? W Riz. Interesting. But yeah, I think I have a lot of fun on Rev. I like to compare Rev to Dino, which is kind of weird. Rev doesn't have the speed Dino has, but Rev has the clearing that Dino has. All you need is speed spears. He doesn't have energy, so you don't have to worry about that. He's just, Rev is fun. You think all new classes will be impossible to craft like Slayer? Probably. I think that's their new like dog shit system they're gonna keep doing. It sucks, but I don't know. At least we can get them as free to play by buying credit pouches, but at the same time, it's so like scummy. It's actual scum. It's just like such a shitty thing to do, to just like taunt us with a crafting recipe that's not like actually like able to craft. Like, it's so dumb. You'll try, bro? Gotcha. Let me know what you think of it. I think he's pretty fun. Sexual harassment. Interesting. Are you down, Tamer, because you'll ride my Dino? No. I agree, that is sexual harassment. That is not Riz. Is there some event worth hopping on? There's an event, but it's dog shit. I'm gonna be honest, it's ass. I did it, I don't even know. When did I log on last? On Monday? I finished it on Monday. You just go drive around on a turtle shooting trash in the ocean. That's it. There's a couple mounts and then like 4 allies. That's it. So it's just mastery, really. Nothing good. You get an ally from the quest line as well, I believe. So you're not hopping on? Fair enough. I don't know. It was just really boring. I had to go farm 30,000 trash. It's pretty dog shit. It's just mastery. Let you teach him, Riz? Oh, brother. Can you make flux off it? I don't think so. I don't think any of it's tradable. Not that you even want to. It is not fun. It's really not. This event is dog shit. It's actual trash. You don't know what the difference between Riz and harassment is? I don't know if there is a difference at this point. Gonna be honest. You'll pass. Thank you, bro. You'll play everyone including me? I don't think you'll pull me. I'll take a lot of Riz to pull me. We'll see. Just at 40k, you want to say goodnight? Told you to say up? Hey, fair enough. GG's, man. Glad you stuck through with it. Hey, the 40k schedule looks nice, so it's worth it. But GG's, man. Good night. Glad to hear you stuck to it. You already pulled him with your Riz? You did not pull me. Or who's lying? You'll stick to your high pixel skyblock? Fair enough. I saw that new Minecraft update came out. I'm kind of excited to play it. I want to try it out. Minecraft's such a fun game to always come back to. I just want to build with the new blocks. Cupcakes and bones prices are inflated. That's Flux. Yeah, true. Yeah, so cupcakes and bones are really expensive right now, so you could make Flux off those. Every few months, gotta play Minecraft or Terraria. I've never played Terraria, but yeah, I agree. Every few months, I gotta play Minecraft. It's like, it's just so fun. I love building in Minecraft. Hey, Copster, how you been, man? Yeah, I've been really busy, so I've been streaming much, but good to catch you, man. How you doing? I probably won't be streaming too much longer. It's 2:30 in the morning, but it's good to see you, man. I have good news. I'm up to 30 mil for more Trove Wonders at some point. Yeah, it's getting closer. Either 50 mil or either like 75 or 100 mils when I'll open most likely one of those milestones, unless I get impatient. But we'll see. You'll pull me any day of the week. You will not. It's not happening. These who just recommended insect tier list for you. Maybe we shouldn't question it. Maybe we should just go watch it. Give him a nice like. Like and subscribe. Get some more. Not the YouTube emotes. Already did? No. I want to know who designed these emotes for YouTube. I love it's just how I love you. You know, I have to disagree about that. Like why most of the emotes are disturbing. They're just weird looking. I don't even know like what they're supposed to be half the time. A lot of Flux, doing well. Wish you could be more on stream. You only got Saturday and Sunday to work. Since you got a job. Fair enough. I feel you, man. Plus, my streams are like always at weird times for you guys over in EU, so it's like that also doesn't help. But you know, it's always good to see you, man. I guess this stream was pretty good. I started at like 11 my time. You got him with the words line. Just trust. How do you sleep if you can't get you out of your mind? I don't think that's Riz. That's just words. You know? No disrespect. That's not Riz. You know? He had you speechless? Damn. I guess maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Riz. Saw me start. Just couldn't, but at least you're here. Fair enough, man. It's always good to catch you. My favorite Australian. Are you barred because you'll strum you? Strum me? Interesting. This guy's definitely in love with me. Yeah. I need help. Someone help. We need Anime Man back to take sus or not sus to take Manny away from me. My favorite American? Let's go. Just send a unit that way. No question where you got his location. Fair enough. I'm the side chick. Anime Man is what you want. You can have him. We can keep it that way. You're practicing on me for when Anime Man's here. Okay, that makes sense. Why you gotta pull Anime Man if you already have him though? Do Shadow Hunter because you'll pull your bow. Interesting. I don't know how that correlates to Riz, but you know, you can pull someone's bow, I guess. Too good. You know, you can have that one. Pixel Skyblock is so fun, farming for 12 hours a day to get money. You making real life money or just like in like your bunny in game? I actually don't know much about Skyblock at all. Amateur for real? I don't think that's how you spell amateur, but good try. In-game money, gotcha. I've never seen anything on Skyblock except for some random video about some guy like getting stuff. You sell your account for like a couple hundred. Damn. Bro's cracked out. Phone in the back pocket. Booty calling. My brother. I think it's too late. I think it's time to go to bed. Go in the corner, bro. Damn. Doing Manny dirty like that. People pay thousands of real life dollars for one item in Skywalk? Jeez. I mean, I had to spend $1,000 to get an OG aura on DC, so I guess people are, you know, interesting. I don't think I could ever put myself to like do some shit like that personally. You can play Anime Man with these? Yes. He's trying too hard. I agree. Cops are mad he can't pull no one. Man, cops are pulled me. That's all he needs. He pulled up, you know. Whenever I think of his name, I think of Huntsman Spiders, and that's all you need to pull me, I guess. Black market. Playing game stuff. I think pretty much like every game has that. Their own like weird like markets where people like trade real life money for in-game money. So probably. Your Riz God? Never. I do a levy because you want to one-shot me. See, I don't know how that's Riz, but you know, if it works, it works. Trove is filled with so many bots on Flux, it's so cringe. Yeah, a lot of games are. It's shitty because that's how you ruin markets, but what you gonna do? Nothing you really can do, sadly. You think you can pull Anime Man? Probably. I don't think it takes much to pull him. He's all yours. Was this some serious Anime Man? It's Jonai, a man who changed his name so he wouldn't be known as Anime Man. Basically, the backstory is when I was playing on my PC account, he kept wanting me to download anime mods for Trove, so I gave in and did put a bunch on. So now he's Anime Man. You know, Anime Man's house piece. Alright, you have fun with that. Not the anime mods? Yes, sus. Had nice anime friends list, had anime hotbar, anime loading screens. I didn't download any anime mods, did you? I did. Everything anime related. You know what the best part is, sus? When you pull up your friends list, you can't even read the names because there's this big anime chick on your screen that you can't see shit. Can't you die? Bro, it's so bad. You pull up your friends list and the whole background is just covered. You can't see, like, whoever you're trying to join on invite, you can't read their names. The loading screens are a jump scare. I always feel like the fucking hentai is gonna pop up whenever I go on a loading screen. That shit's scary, man. I think they're all gone, but now though. PC stream soon? I don't know, man. Maybe. Last one. Your last one didn't even pop up. Nice, Manny. Used to have a club where there was a glass platform under that was a huge anime milkers. Interesting. You know, I actually never thought about there being like fucking like pixel art of like fucking hentai and Trove. That's interesting. Summer events start yet? Nah, they have some. It's some salty trash event going on. It's pretty horrible. It's just mastery right now, honestly. It's an annoying event. I did it on Monday. I don't know when the summer event comes out. Hopefully soon. Are you dungeon? Because you'll complete me. There you go. That's a Riz line. You can have that one. That one actually makes sense. Are you Luke Skywalker's because you are my father? No. That is not the pickup line. Eight, 9, 6, 2. Alright. You want to see like the best pixel art in the entire world? I've showed it before. I don't know. I feel like you were here, sus, but I'm not sure. That's called interesting. That's how you make sense in my life. W Riz. Let's see it. Okay. I think Sus was here. Sus remembers. Alright. Best pixel art. Oh shit, what portal? Yeah. Okay. This one. This best pixel art I've ever seen in my life. It got griefed though. There you go. That's all you need in your life. Someone griefed it. He's missing a head now. That'll complete your life right there. Is this the next thumbnail? next stream? Just me sitting right here. There we go. Perfect. Strongest? Yeah. Best picks I've ever seen on Trove. Whoever made that is a real man. Because you're the only thing you're looking at. Interesting. W Rizon art. Man, you should go test these in the real world and see if they work. Not my world, Diane. Come on, man. I'm trying to grind here. Why are you taking my world away? My heart. I've only been in this world for 3 hours. You have it worked. You're great at Riz. Fair enough. Do worlds only close on console? I don't know. It's just if you're in a world for hours on end, it closes. It doesn't happen very often. It usually happens around like 4 or 5 hours. This is only after 3 hours. A lot of people ask why they never see me on console. It's usually because this is where I'm at. I'm in the same world for hours. So that's probably why. I haven't had a world die on me in a while though. I'm either here or I'm there staring at that pixel art, not anime. I'm just gonna start AFKing there, and then whenever someone teleports on me, they're just gonna be so confused. It's like how you're great for me, W Riz. Good night, you're tired? Alright, I'll catch you, Manny. Peace, man. Hey, Rizzy. Salvatavert. Terra? I don't even know what that is. Is that a person? Good night, Anime Man. W Riz. That is not Anime Man. That's the man in love with Anime Man. It's hard. You get it mixed up, but yeah. Anime Man is Jonai. He hasn't been here in a bit. What's his last name, I guess? Gotcha. Oh, that is his last name. I'm dumb. I've always read it as Manny. I see. Not you, Siri. He'll be your man, W Riz. And my man lover, W Riz, man/woman. There you go. Respectable. The kisses. Why is that on YouTube? For the YouTube emotes, why is that one of them? Is that live action YouTube dating? Let's go. Good night, Manny. I'll catch you, man. Remember who pulled you? Rizlord himself. You did not pull me, but could try. Better look next year, buddy. It's a lot of hearts. What stats are ideal for Rev? Like, if you're talking about, like, for U11, like, actually, I don't really know what you mean by that, but if you're talking about, like, good stats, like, solo U11, probably somewhere around, like, 300k physical, maybe 250,000 physical, 2,000 crit, maybe 1,500 crit around there. As long as you have, like, 7, 8, no, not 7, but, like, 8,000, 9,000 light, you should be chilling, depending on what your other stats are. As long as you have, like, you know, the more light, the better, but 8 to 9,000, you'll be doing pretty good. God damn it, go through the portal. But he has really good damage, so he should be good. And he has amazing lifesteal already, so, you know, you shouldn't ever die, and he has a free second life. If you die on Rev, it just summons your little minion, and you get full health. But he has so much lifesteal that you'll probably never die anyways. So then you can just stack speed on him, stack damage. He's really good. Good night, Manny. Would you spam moves, or should you get some attack speed? I mean, at like an endgame level, you'll pretty much, like, he doesn't have his... I took his gem set off and put on my boomer for some reason, but... I don't even have speed spears on, do I? I don't. I'll just build them and show you it real quick. You hop down Riv as soon as you get your C4 Spear. It's a fun class. Yeah, Riv is really fun. I'll swap over to him and play him for a little bit just to show him. But you can go for attack speed. You just don't really need it. One more Trovian loop till King Kobo. Nice, man. Oh man, this ally this week, it took me 3 golden chests and then 600 chaos chests. Actually, I think like 700. It was bad. It did not want to drop. What am I doing swapping? Can you stare at those boxes and not want to open them? Because that's millions of flux I'm about to lose. Plus, I don't need the gems right now. Who am I swapping? Oh, yeah, Rev. Oh, yeah, I gotta get my Lunar Lancer's spear. Oops. Today's a slow day. I forgot to grab my fucking vamp. I forgot to put the gems on my Slayer on. Oh, brother. Only missing a C4 Fist. C4 Fist, I got mine pretty fast, actually, to be honest. But I was playing a lot of Vanguard when Crystal came out, when C4 came out. What do I need? My vamp. Give me that. Take that. Forgot to say you love you, AO. Alright, Celsie's all yours. I'm safe. What a good night. You're from Germany and it's 10 for you. It's 3 in the morning for me. I'm probably going to call it in like 10 minutes. Something like that. I'm getting really tired. Oh, swap one class through. It's starting to show. Let me grab a box. Oh, I already had some on me. Speed Spears. This is the ring effect you want. Let me make sure I got everything. Vamp, Pyro, Explosive, Star. Yeah, Pirate. Can I show my personal chest? Sure. I don't really have anything too important in it. You're too busy for women. In here, I just have a bunch of random boxes saved up. Only thing really important is like my giant winter's chest. That could be a ton of flux. A bunch of random like fragments. I got this when I started stream today. These are very rare, but you can pull them from dungeons. This is my 3rd I've ever pulled. A bunch of my like style stash and stuff saved up from when they bring more stuff out. All my old gems. I got rid of a ton last Wednesday. My fishing stuff. This is my random stuff. Effigy. That's definitely not from the $50 credit pouch or credit deal they had. Spare Nitro Chaser if I need it. Ton of Turkeytopia recipes, which I've been making so much flux off recently. They sell like crazy. In here, this is all my Delve stuff, and then a U8 perma and a U9 perma. And then just random Delve stuff. All my C4 rings that are all dog shit, crit hit and jump. Just annoying. A bunch of random C4, which I can actually loot collect all of this. I don't need like any of it. Except for the fist. I need the fist and like one of the guns, something else. And all my old boxes. Otherwise, I don't really have anything too big in here. 25 million flux tanks for Trove Wonders. Alright, time for Rev. So they took over Gem Raiders. Yeah, I spent so much cubits on Gem Raiders. Which it was fun being able to swap every week, but, you know. So this is U11. Like, I literally don't even have to attack. Just walk around, kill everything. Just AFK it. If I want, I can attack the boss once just so it dies a second faster. Otherwise, you literally just walk through enemies like it's nothing. Like, it looks like I'm in U10 right now. That's just what Rev does. If you want, you can throw in an ult every once in a while, pull stuff in. Otherwise, like, the speed, like, you know, it's not that bad, really. Because he gets so much damage, you can run speed everywhere else. Where is this enemy at? The Moray. I love this dungeon. There he is. I like to just shield bash just because it looks cool. So I just shield bash whenever I see a boss. Otherwise you can just basic attack. Obviously for levies and delves. And, I mean, it's not great. Like, if you're not on Boomer, if you're not on Solarion, you're just going to do no damage. Or Sage, or Coral. For the early floors, he's good, just because you can walk through killing stuff while you're running, but I didn't mean to pop my ult, I'm gonna be honest, but yeah. Once you start to get, like, the higher floors, everyone falls off. But if you don't care about, like, a super fast kill, you know, then it doesn't really matter. This is with me running, I crashed. This is with me running Star, which is an ally that just gives speed, nothing else. So I'm running Pirate Captain some, so I'm not even running Solarion subclass for more damage. I'm running a Vamp, not a Battle Berserk, so I have full speed, no damage, except for Martial Art Emblem. I have Martial Emblem, but I don't even need it. But there's nothing else to run. He doesn't have energy. He doesn't need cooldown, so you can run Martial Trailblazing, and there's more speed right there, so he's really good. That's an exception if you're a man. Interesting. But yeah. So yeah, running Star, moving speed, and then when you kill an enemy, another speed boost. Martial Trailblazing, Speed Spears on the ring with Magic Find. It's just really good. And then if you just hit one enemy, you're gonna be full health. So his lifesteal is amazing. That's why, like, I think he's really good for farming stellars like Dino. Because you can just walk through enemies, kill everything, and just hold square. His kill time is just so insane that it's just so good. Especially in U11. U10, since you don't need the damage, other classes are so much better at stellar farming. But in U11, he's really good at stellar farming. And then since you have your spears active, you're, like, always going to be hitting enemies, right? So my Pyro Disc is going to be active a lot more often than other classes, because on other classes you're running and you're not shooting every single enemy. When you're on Rev, you're just walking through enemies, so your Pyro Disc is going to be active, like, off cooldown pretty much always. I don't know. He's just a really fun class, to be honest. Catch you later. Don't catch your copsters. Always nice seeing you, man. Peace. Only thing, you gotta turn off your speed spheres when you want to use your bomb mount, but then, you know, just click it, turn it back on. If you're on a Curse Skull, you can just pull in enemies. Don't really have to do anything. Just look at enemies and they die. That's Rev for you. He's fun. If only he had more speed, that's all he's missing, but Speed Spheres is a pretty good ring effect. You'll grind him out this Saturday. Fair enough. Let me know what you think of him. I think he's really fun. I know a lot of people like him. He's a sleeper class. I wish they'd buff the classes to be better in delves, honestly. But he does have a lot of damage, so he's viable. And he has a good roll, so like Knight's roll and other classes roll, they stop you. His doesn't. So that's also pretty nice when you run into the next dungeon. I'm sorry if the stream is picking up my phone. What? It's in the group chat at 3 in the morning. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Honestly, it's 4:07 for you. Yeah, it's fucking early. I'm so tired. I'm gonna call it after this dungeon, honestly. I'm just glad I got my lust boxes out of the way. Superior, flare. Wow, some good boxes this week. 2 flares and a superior. Think you're gonna head to bed too? I feel you. I'm in so tired. Great stream, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out, sitting with everyone else here. Fun grinding. You know, all this stuff in. Paragon level? 18 on rev. I'm not getting none of You want me to hit 19 on rev? Fine. I don't even look at my Paragon level, I'll be honest. I don't care about it. All my pins just go in my chest until I have a bunch. I'd probably care about it more if it wasn't every fucking prime level that you got pins. It just, like, you know. Last week, I got 1 set of 7, and I got, like, 50 Paragon levels. This week, I've gotten all 2s as well. It's, like, it's so annoying. Prove me wrong, game. Give me 7 right here. Alright, right here. Give me 7. Do it. And I'm blind. I got 2. The game has not proved me wrong. They have proved me right. Let's go. 2 more pins. Let's go. I wonder what I'm going to get for my 2 pins. I'm so excited. I hate the system. $800 gold. Let's go. That's insane. Damn, 92 5 stars. I have 1,300 U11 box or Geode boxes. Damn. Oh. Let's see. That's 100k. No, that's nothing because I have to throw them because I need C4 rings, and I'm too stubborn to buy them. I should probably just sell them all and just buy a golden ring, honestly. But man, who wants to spend all this? Want to see how you save your flux and not spend it? You make flux tanks, and then you log off broke, and then tomorrow, I'll have no flux, so I have nothing to spend. So everything I make today is profit. Whatever I make today is what I can spend today. Whatever I make tomorrow is what I can spend tomorrow. whenever Thanksgiving comes around, hey, all I'm saying is get these recipes. These recipes are so easy to get, and you make so much flux off them. Selling 5 a piece for 100K almost. They'll sell every day, multiple times a day. It's just crazy good flux. I had like 600 of these recipes when Turkeytopia was out. Thanksgiving is probably the best event for mounts, flux, like anything. If you hold them until off season, you can make so much flux off those. So whenever that's out, grind that out. All these turkeys, they sell. I'm running low on all my mounts. Oh, I wonder if I can. I think I can buy my second to last sphere for the Grandori. Nope, 11,000. I need 2 more. Well, that's where I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. I need sleep. Too much Trove. Oh yeah, here's a fish I pulled yesterday. Max weight, gold turtle. I could probably get a couple mil for this, honestly, but I'm not gonna sell it. Good night, Enrique. Yeah, Renduza. Everyone else lurking. Good night. Hi, everyone. Good night. Oh yeah, moment of truth. I don't know why I'm activating these at 4 in the morning. Not like I'm gonna pull anything good. Nope. Fishing. Alright. Good night, everyone. Peace. Time for Cuz Lightyear to go to sleep.